West, along with Matt Davis. Matt, good evening.
Good afternoon.
It's good evening.
Melissa, good morning to you. Yeah. Good afternoon, Aaron West.
Are you ready for basketball?
I am, yes. Have we done a game since Christmas break? Yeah, we did one, didn't we?
Yes. Didn't we do one?
East Mills.
Yeah. Melanie West with us, running all of our production software. And by the way, you can go check that out if you wish. Go to our website, kcsifm.com, and you can check it out right there. So just a few minutes away. They started a little early, Matt, so I don't know if they're going to get the game underway early, but they started, we're about 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
We'll have the national anthem here, sung by the venerable Vern Orlson. And I forgot to tell you this pregame. Maybe you guys knew this. We have a few minutes here. I was told by Red Oak Athletic Director Mark Erickson that one of the Omaha TV stations will be here, I think, tomorrow night to do a special on Vern Orlson.
Well, good deal.
And his renowned singing abilities, and we have spliced in stories about Vern throughout the season about things, and what a great Red Oak fan and Hall of Fame member at Red Oak High School that Vern Orlson is. And in fact, that East Mills game we referenced, he sang the national anthem over Malvern. So he is just a true treasure for Red Oak, but he's going to get a little publicity tomorrow, evidently.
Very good.
Mr. Erickson has told me.
Let's take a quick break, Matt, and we'll come back and look at the stats and look at these two teams right after this. Matt, when we're diving into these two teams, what do you look at when you see these two teams?
Creston Panthers coming to town tonight for this Hawkeye 10 game. They're 4-7 overall in the year. Aaron 2-1 in the Hawkeye 10, and their head coach is Tony Neubauer. Player-wise, stat-wise, they're led by Cadley. Is it Cadley or Cadley? How we can pronounce that? Cadley Bailey. Yep. She averages 19 points per game, shooting 53% from the field. She's a junior. And then the other big player for them is Ella Turner. She averages 5 rebounds per game. She's a junior. So those are kind of the key players for this Class 4A Creston Panther team that comes into town tonight. And they'll be matched up against the Red Oak Tigers. And the Red Oak Tigers have their 0-8 on the year. Head coach Tristan Johnson. And, we've always talked about Red Oak being shorthanded with a short roster all through the year. But, looking at Creston, they're not loaded with a lot of players on their team either. They've got about, 9, maybe 10 players out there. So this is kind of a theme. It has been through all the state of Iowa as the drop of numbers in college in girls basketball in high school. But tonight, Red Oak does have all 7 of their girls available. So that'll give them, by Red Oak standards, a little bit of a luxury compared to playing with a 6-person rotation they have been the last several games. And of course, they're led by Allison Johnson and Emily Siebenecker, who have really done a good job at for periods of games this year, scoring and doing a lot for their Tiger team. So hopefully we'll have a good game here.
We'll see what happens. And let's give you some lineups here. For the visiting Creston Panthers, you have Cadley Bailey, who is a junior, 5'7". Holland Reek is a junior, 5'7". Ella Turner, a junior, 5'6". Ava Adamson is a senior, 5'6". And Bryn Tussey is a junior, 5'8". Those are your starters for the Creston Panthers. For the Red Oak Tigers, we'll have Keely Jones, a starter, sophomore, 5'8" sophomore. Marielle Ramirez, a sophomore, 5'7". Natalie Johnson is a sophomore, 5'9". Ellison Johnson, a junior, 5'8". And Emily Siebenecker, who is a junior, 5'6". Those are your starters.
Just a quick observation, Creston's numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 23. If they had just changed 23 to 3, we could have just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on their uniforms numbers, just so you might be aware of that.
That's the kind of insightful analysis.
That's why you pay me that big bucks.
That is it right there, Matt. You just nailed it.
That's the kind of game analysis you get from me.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a uniform lineup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before in basketball? I don't think
I have. But I had honest and fair 100% transparency. I don't think I've paid attention to that.
Well, it's just one of those strange oddities of the game, Aaron, that you just got to pay attention to.
I suppose. So, how are your Cyclones doing?
Oh, you're talking about the Iowa State men's basketball team as we wait here for the teams to be introduced. Ranked up at number 2 today. I see they moved up a spot. So, big game Wednesday at home in Hilton against the perennial Darth Vader of the Big 12 Kansas Jayhawks come on and take Luke Skywalker on in Hilton Coliseum Wednesday night.
The Darth Vader
of Big 12 basketball, Kansas Jayhawks.
Listen to you, Matt. Listen to you.
But
who wins?
Well, I don't know. It'll be interesting because Cyclones are usually an underdog to Kansas. They'll be the favorite.
But they're favored.
Yeah, so we'll see that. But I'm really more interested in the Red Oak Tigers schedule this week, Aaron. We've got Creston here tonight, and then we've got the big rival, Shenandoah, coming to town tomorrow for Borgo doubleheader, and then we turn around and we've got a St. Albert's game on Friday here.
We're going to step away for our national anthem, and we'll be back after this.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Red Oak. Hey, make note of our sponsors, both on air and on our streaming, and say thanks when you have the chance.
Little Chicago Bulls intro music here to get this game tipped off, Aaron.
You'll like that, Matt. The Bulls.
So the Creston in their red uniforms, black numbers and trim. Tigers in their white unis with their orange numbers, and here we go with the tip-off.
Natalie Johnson at center circle and Cadley Bailey. Ball's tipped, and the Tigers come away with it. Ramirez takes it down to the baseline. It goes out of play, and
Creston Basketball.
Panthers will have it. Inbound pass will come from Turner.
Tigers set up and looks like they're going to go 2-3 zone defense here.
Holland Reek will take it left, right across the timeline to the top of the key. Out left to Adamson. She skips it across. Down underneath it goes. Shot is up, and it's good. That is Bryn Tussey.
Yeah, just a little jump shot, turnaround, mid-range jump shot, and hits the front rim and goes over to the first bucket of the game for Creston.
Creston leads 2-0, 7.5 minutes to play in the first. Jones to Ramirez out on the right side. Mario Ramirez tries to go inside, but it's kicked out of play. Tigers will keep it.
Red Oak wants to try to stay out of those corners with the basketball. They're going to get trapped there, so keep the ball in the middle of the floor if they can here on their half-court offensive possessions.
Jones will put it into play for Red Oak from the baseline. Out to Siebenecker, but it's tapped, and coming away with it will be the Panthers. End to end, and it's in for two. That's Cadley Bailey for two more.
Live ball turnovers. Those are almost an automatic 2 points every time there. Panthers cash in.
4-0 is the score. Just under a minute, or just over a minute, is ticked off the clock. Ramirez swings it around to Jones. She skips it across to Ramirez.
Good ball movement here by the Tigers.
Siebenecker for three. No good. Rebound bounces off of the Panther, and the Tigers will have it.
Good ball movement there. Red Oak made some cross-court passes there against that zone. Had a good look there. Didn't go down. Tigers basketball inbounds here.
6:54 to play in the first. Jones will put it into play from the baseline for Red Oak. Keely Jones. Well, we have a little discussion here. I think we're ready. Jones will put it into play. Out top to Natalie Johnson, but has some pressure and goes over and back with the ball.
I'm not sure that ball wasn't tipped by Creston. I think that would have made it go back. But what do I know about the rules of basketball, Aaron? None. Creston Basketball here.
Yes.
Rink with, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is that how we're going with it?
Reek.
Reek out top of the ball.
Yep.
Looking at 2-3. Pass over to Adamson.
Yep. Adamson back to Reek. Behind the arc, she looks at the three and then goes to the corner to Bailey.
Good look there.
Down underneath, stolen by Johnson. Ellison Johnson. Nice job by Ellison. Outlet pass to Jones. It goes out of play. Nice idea.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead of Keeley there, but the Tigers had a good push there. But third turnover for the Tigers here. Tigers need to take care of the ball a little bit better.
Turner to Reek. Reek will take it left to right across the center stripe. 6:16 to play in the first. And Creston leads 4-0. Out on the left side, it goes to Adamson. Back to Reek. Bounce pass inside. She spins, squares up, takes it to the hoop, and draws the foul. That's Ella Turner.
Not sure who they're going to put the foul on there. Either they're going to put on Emily Siebenecker, so it'll be her first foul, first team foul against Red Oak.
Yep.
2 shots here for Turner at the line for Creston.
Yeah, quick second. Legal ID right back. Shot from Turner. Her first one is good. First foul shot of the game, Ella Turner.
Turner, a 5'6" junior for Creston.
5-0 is the score. Just over 6 minutes to play in the first. Here's Turner for her second.
Not a lot of height on this Creston team. In fact,
Nope.
I would say these teams are evenly matched height-wise. There's not a 6-footer out there. We got 5'7", 5'8" pretty much on the rosters for both teams.
Ellison Johnson with the ball. Right side picks up her dribble to Ramirez. Swings it around to Siebenecker behind the arc, left side. Now to Jones.
I'm not sure. Sir Road may not have a little bit of a height advantage overall team-wise, but you've got to play to that advantage as well.
Ramirez inside. Nice pass from Johnson. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Tussey. And then Bailey brings it across the center stripe. Cadley Bailey to Tussey, but it's knocked loose. Kept in play. Nice job. Adamson out top. It goes to Reek for three. It's good.
That play was a hustle play by Tussey to keep that ball in bounds. Kept it alive for her team and knocked down there for a three-pointer by Reek.
8-0 is the score with 5:15 to play in the first.
Creston kind of the 1-3-1 zone here with that player out top, really disrupting the wing passes just like that one right there.
Yeah, Reeks with the steal, and then we have a foul on the play on Jones, I believe.
Yeah, that's a tough zone defense to get perimeter passing on that 1-3-1. Rose's going to have to look inside on that baseline and get something against that zone.
Yeah,
look.
And inbound pass comes to Adamson. Out on the left side to Turner. She skips it across. Here's the three-pointer from Reek. Off the glass, it's no good. Rebound Siebenecker. Emily with the ball. Lets the traffic clear. Takes it right to left. Down to Jones for the long two. No good. Rebound Natalie Johnson. It's blocked by Reek, and she picks it up. Holland Reek. She's pushing it quickly across the timeline, end to end. Down into the lane she goes. And back out for three. Tussey is good. I'm sorry, Turner
with three.
Turner with three.
Second three-pointer in the night for the Panthers. They broke out 11-0 here on top with 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Rope trying to get something going towards the hoop here. Get something shot up. Get on the board here this possession.
Ellison Johnson to Jones.
That's a good shot.
Ramirez for two?
Yeah,
it's three.
Yeah,
it's three. Ramirez.
Nice setup. Her feet were set up there. You could tell she was going to have a good look there. And to her credit, Mariel knocks it down. Roke's on the board.
Yeah, 11-3 is our score. Just over 4 minutes to play in the first. Out on the left side, swing it down to the quarter. Quickly, it's Turner. Inside, then back out. Here's Reek looking at the three. She takes it. It's no good. Rebound pulled down underneath by Bailey.
Going to stay with Creston on a tie up there. So it'll be Creston Basketball on the ball possession. And in for Red Oak comes number 20, Anna Torres, a freshman. And out goes Natalie Johnson.
Yep. Panthers ball, and the inbound pass will come from the baseline. Reek will put it into play, trying to find the open Panther, and she does. She gets it to Adamson. She drives down on the blocks right side. No good. There's Reek with the board. No good. Ellison Johnson this time. And a nice job there, Matt, by Ava Adamson to steal the ball, and then a nice easy bucket layup by Bailey.
Again, live ball turnovers. Those almost automatically go for 2 points the other way. So Creston with the steal and the turnover and the points there.
13-3 is our score with 3.5 minutes to play in the first. Ellison Johnson with the ball. Takes it around the arc. Picks up her dribble. Now to Jones. 3:18 to play in the first.
See, Red Oak needs to pass out of those, not pass into the double teams in the corner there.
There's the pressure and the steal. And the layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ellison Johnson.
Johnson did a good hustle there to follow that play. Was there for the rebound.
We have that ball turned over and then a foul. Ellison Johnson maybe.
Yeah, I think
Red
Oak needs to work on reversing the basketball in their offense on this pressure. That's where your shots are going to come on the backside, Aaron. They're going to the right side almost automatically, and Creston's pinning them on that side in the corners. They need to rotate the ball opposite, get the defense flowing one way, then quickly cut the ball back on the backside on that shot like they had with Ramirez.
Morrison comes into the ball game. Inside he goes to Tussey, to Reek. They swing around.
Just like that shot.
Adamson for three. It's no good. And it goes out of play. Tigers ball.
A lot of times that's where your shots come on the zone, is on that reversal of the ball to the backside. You catch the zone over-rotating.
And Jones will bring it across the center stripe. No pressure here. 2.5 minutes to play in the first. 13-3 is our score. Ramirez with the ball. To Torres. Knocked loose. She chases it down. Now to Jones. Is kept in play and flipped back into the court of play. Coming away with it is Bailey. We have a foul on Siebenecker, I believe.
That'll be her second foul, but there's a case where Red Oak just needs to rotate that ball a little quicker, reverse it to get those open shots.
Yeah, inbound pass will come from Reek, hauling Reek under their own basket at the baseline. Reek will put it into play.
Good steal.
Nice job by Siebenecker, the anticipation there.
Good pass.
Out to Jones, a little out of her reach, and it goes out.
Yeah, I think Keeley kind of stopped on her break, and Emily was anticipating her to keep running, and the ball set out of bounds. Another turnover for Red Oak.
And the inbound pass will come from Adamson to Reek. Holland Reek. She'll bring it across the center stripe to the right side. Then left she goes. Back to Reek. That inlet pass. Nice move to the bucket there by Bailey.
Bailey
got the bucket.
Bailey with 6 points on the night already for Creston.
Yeah. 15-3 is the score. Creston with the lead with 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jones to Natalie Johnson.
Yeah, Red Oak needs to do a better job. I think Coach Johnson's going to time out here with 1:53 to go in the first.
Yeah, we're going to take it with them. 15-3 is the score. Minute 53 to play in the first. Creston with the lead, and we'll be back after this. (15-3 is the score, and there's just under 2 minutes to play in the first. Pretty much been all Creston to a point.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers by Red Oak. They just need to take better care of the ball and a little bit better job on the offensive glass or defensive glass as well. But looking at a 12-point deficit here already early in the first quarter, or late in the first quarter.
Inbound pass comes to Reek, and she'll bring it across the center stripe to the top of the key. Inside it goes. That's Tussey from the high post. No good. Rebound is fought for. We're going to have a jump ball on the rebound.
Possession will be Red Oak. There's a good job by Red Oak battling on the glass there. Ella Johnson battling with those offensive or defensive rebounds there, so it gets the possession change to Red Oak here.
A minute 37 to play in the first. 15-3 is our score. Tigers with the ball. Keely Jones to the top of the key, goes left in the baseline. Natalie Johnson puts up the shot. It's no good. That rebound is pulled down by Picorni. Tariq foul line. She pulls up for the jumper.
And it's going to go.
Good.
It's going to be a and one there. A foul's on Torres, so bucket will count, and Reek will have a chance for a 3-point play here.
Fouls on Torres. That's her first. And
I don't know what the discussion here is.
What do we have?
I don't know what he's doing. He's having a
discussion with the
I don't know what that was all about.
Scores table.
Count the bucket and shoot the free throw.
17-3 is our score. Minute 19. Boy, it got quiet in here, didn't it?
I'm not sure what he was. In the old days, the ref would just drop his hand down, say that's 2, and go to the line. Maybe have a discussion with the score table. I don't know. There's a steal by Creston.
Yeah, shot was no good. Yeah, stealing the ball is Bailey. She takes it, puts it off glass, and draws a foul on Natalie Johnson this time.
And Red Oaks over the foul limit already this quarter, so that wasn't a shooting foul anyway, but there'll be 2 shots here for Creston.
Yeah, Cadley Bailey will be at the line. She has 6 points here in the first quarter, and her first opportunity from the line here this evening. Shot's good from Cadley. And 2-shot opportunity, like Matt said, with 5 fouls. Second shot, she gets them both.
That's one thing I think I miss in high school basketball, the one-on-one, Aaron. I think that puts a little more pressure in the game on the player to be able to make free throws.
Perform.
Yeah, the automatic 2-shot free throw rule. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm sold on that yet.
Year 2 of that, is that right, Matt?
Yeah.
Pass is going to be tapped, and coming away with it is Tussey for Creston. She brings it across the center stripe. And then that was Tussey to Tussey, actually. Down the corner, Picorni. Underneath it goes to Bryn Tussey. She puts it up off glass. No good. Rebound, Johnson. And the Creston Panthers have started to substitute quite a bit here in this first quarter, leading 19-3.
And Red Oak has more turnovers than shot attempts. They need more shot attempts. There's one. There's a rebound by
Natalie Johnson.
And she'll be fouled and get 2 shots here because she's an active shooting. But, yeah, Red Oak's turnover rate is way too high here. They're more turnovers than shot attempts. You can't have that.
The foul is on Addison Morrison. I think that is their first team foul here in this quarter.
It is. It is.
Natalie Johnson's shot's good. Matt, good job for Natalie. And with 35 seconds remaining, 19-4. Second shot from Johnson is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Tussey. Tussey. She brings it across the timeline.
She's a freshman. Her sister's a junior.
Yep.
Travel there on Creston. Be Red Oak basketball. One of the few turnovers we've seen from Creston.
27 seconds now. 19-4 is our score here in period number 1 in Red Oak this evening. Ellison Johnson with the ball. Goes left to Natalie Johnson. Tries that bounce pass into the lane, but it's stolen. Tussey comes away with it. Now Reek with the ball. Left to right across. That was Bryn Tussey to Reek. She picks up her dribble. Takes it down to the corner to Morrison, and then inside it's stolen. 3 seconds. Ellison Johnson with the ball. She gets the shot off. It's no good. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 19-4. Creston with the lead in girls play, and we'll be back right after this. Aaron West along with Matt Davis.
My partner here is courageously fighting a cold or a flu or something as he brings this game to you folks. So,
courageously fighting that.
As he breaks out his handy wipes.
What do you think of those?
Sanitary wipes that are, I've never seen
They're
before.
flavored like a scratch and sniff.
Hershey
S'mores
we can thank Mr.
wipes.
Mark Jackson for that. Mark Jackson's Red Oak Hardware Hank and Hallmark Gold Crown store, actually.
Interesting.
Down inside it goes. Nice move to the bucket there. 2 points. That was Cadley Bailey.
Bailey with 10 points now. She came in as a leading scorer, and she's on pace to exceed that tonight.
She's getting it done here. 21-4 is the score here as we get kicked off in the second quarter. Ramirez, she was open. Going to be stolen. Nice job there by Bailey. Bailey, good ball player. Has the wide open layup for 2 more.
Yeah, Red Oaks just not taking care of the ball in the offensive end there. If the pass isn't where you want to go, you got to turn around and look at the other direction.
Ramirez, Ellison Johnson. She takes it into the lane. Pressure coming from the Panthers. Left elbow. Here's 3 from Siebenecker. It's no good. Rebounds batted, touched by the Panthers. Tigers ball. The Panthers and the Tigers.
It seemed like the Red Oak was looking to go one direction with the pass only, and if it's there, it's stolen. If there's defenders in the way, you got to pivot, reverse, and look in another direction for your passing.
23-4 is the score. Jones with the ball at the baseline, puts it into play to Ramirez out top. That pass is going to be stolen by Reek. 2-on-1. Reek with the left hand, blocked by Ellison Johnson, goes out of play. Tigers ball. No,
and bounce
ball.
Passes, Aaron. All the passes have come on passes trying to go over Creston players. A bounce pass.
Yes.
Bounce pass.
Inbound pass from the baseline. Reek will put it into play for the Panthers right underneath and pretty much wide open there, Ella Turner. Pretty much wide open. 25-4 is the score. Creston with the lead now. 6:45 to play in the half. Keely Jones with the ball, comes across the center stripe. Goes to Ellison Johnson. She pulls up from the right elbow. It's no good. Rebound down underneath. Here's Siebenecker for 3. No good. Rebound. Keely Jones in the lane. Kicks it out to Johnson. Ellison Johnson at the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Pressure coming from the Panthers.
Good back cut there by Emily.
Siebenecker, a little jumper, short-range jumper's good for 2.
What made that play happen is Emily recognized the defense overplaying. She made a back cut, Aaron, and Ellison found her. That's a perfect way of reversing the ball. And there's a steal by Emily.
Yeah, she just reached down and picked up that bounce pass. There's Siebenecker, 2 more. Emily on a bit of a roll here.
With a little aggressiveness there. I like that, pulling her way to the bucket. She hits another one. Wide ball turnover. Automatic points almost all the time, Aaron.
Smith with the ball out on the left side. Down inside it goes. A little short jumper. That was Turner for 2 more. Ella Turner.
2 nice plays in a row there by Siebenecker, I thought, Aaron.
Yes.
On that offensive back cut there on the steal and length of the court drive.
Matt, that's something you talk about a lot. Back cuts and bounce passes.
Yeah, just because the teams are overplay, and that's how you get them to overplay. There's a good pass and a good catch by Emily. Just didn't get to go.
Pass goes to Reek. Into the lane. Pulls up a little jumper right in front. It's good for 2. Holland Reek.
Red Oak did get back on that there. Just a nice little pull-up shot there by the Panther player.
29-8 is our score with 5:14 to play in the half.
A little more engagement here, I think, this second quarter from the Tigers.
Certainly. A little more enthusiasm. Ramirez out on the right side. Goes corner to Jones. She kicks back top to Siebenecker.
There's a good reverse pass.
Ellison Johnson with the ball. Then to Siebenecker. She pulls up for 3. It's no good. Here's Reek. She catches it on the move. Takes it to the other end, into the lane, bounce pass right underneath, shot goes up, it's no good. This time the second chance opportunity is no good, and Keely Jones will grab it for the Tigers and take it back right to left across the center stripe. Out on the right side it goes to Ramirez. She skips it across.
There's that cross-court pass.
Nice job, nice move to the bucket by Ellison Johnson.
Found that shot on the backside. The Tigers doing a much better job this quarter against this zone defense for the Panthers.
Reek with the ball. She goes left to Smith.
Another hands by Siebenecker.
Yeah.
Another steal by Siebenecker.
Yeah, Turner has it stolen, and the Tigers come away with it. Keely Jones. Out on the right side. There's Ellison Johnson for a 3.
Wow, Ellison knocking down a long 3. Tigers in a little bit of a run here. Nice little job here at quarter adjustment here by Coach Johnson. Tigers come to life here.
9 points in this quarter so far. Panthers with the ball. Nice move to the bucket there and just
Johnson went for the steal there, didn't get it. I left a wide open lane there for the Panther.
Yeah, Turner just takes it to the hoop for the easy chippy shot there.
Turner with 10 points on the night for the Panthers.
31-13 is the score.
Good penetration, good kick out.
Ellison, in and out. No good. Rebound Ramirez. She puts it up. No good. Rebound Reek.
Nice job there again, though, offensive by the Tigers. Good penetration, good pass. Shot just didn't go.
Yeah, here comes the shot from Bailey. No good. Rebound underneath Turner. Stripped loose.
First foul this quarter on either team here with 3:20 to go.
Yeah.
So pretty well played second quarter here. Ball will be out of bounds. Creston will take it out underneath their bucket here. Wholesale changes coming in here for Creston, and a couple of new people coming in for Red Oak. Ella Johnson and Anna Torres are in. Allison Johnson, Natalie Johnson will take the bench.
And the inbound pass will come from Jensen Tussey. She'll put the ball into play to Bryn Tussey for 3. Tussey to Tussey.
Yeah, Tigers need to be aware that an inbounds pass just left the Panther unguarded there, and she knocks down the three-pointer.
34-13, just over 3 minutes to play in the half. Creston with the ball. Tigers with the ball. Creston with the lead. Keely Jones skips it across to Siebenecker. She'll take the 3. It's no good. Rebound is fought for. Ella Johnson puts it up, and it's going to be ripped down by Bryn Tussey. To Bailey. Ooh. She drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. There's Picorni to put it up off the glass, no good. There's Picorni again. Try it again, no good. On the backside, Bryn Tussey.
Yeah, 3 offensive rebounds in a row there. Eventually they cash it in.
Yep.
Good job by the Panthers there, just hanging around the hoop.
36-13 is the score. Creston with the lead with 2.5 minutes to play.
Tigers now without Siebenecker and Johnson on the floor. Without Johnson on the floor.
Shot from Ramirez is no good. Rebound pulled down by Jensen Tussey. She takes it down to the baseline. Puts up the little jumper. No good. Rebound Torres. Anna Torres to Jones, and Jones takes it across the center stripe. Over to Siebenecker, left side. 2 minutes to play in the half. Strip loose. Coming away with it is Turner. And we're going to have over and back there. Right at the line, Tigers ball.
Johnson Ellison comes back into the game. Out goes Mario Ramirez.
Tigers ball, midcourt, far side. 1:53 to play in the half. 36-13. I thought this second quarter has been much better for the Tigers.
Tigers are moving the ball a little bit better against this zone defense. They're reversing the ball, as we talked about, on the backside. There you go. See, they're reversing it a little bit now.
Ellison Johnson.
You got to go the ball, recognize the cut, help your teammates out.
1:45 to play in the half. Keely Jones takes it down to the baseline. Back to Ellison. She looks at it. Here's Jones for 3. It's good.
Good shot there by
Keely Jones.
You know, Coach Martinez told me once back in 1960, he said, Davis, you're easy to cover. You're even easier to cover if you don't move. So the key point there is move. At least move on offense. Make them cut, move. Make yourself harder to
A wise man, Coach Martinez.
Defend.
We're going to have a jump ball. Actually, we're going to have a foul.
Yeah, my thought was if I just stand there, I'd be open. That doesn't work that way in basketball.
No, probably not the best.
You got to move and cut.
And Coach Martinez didn't like that probably.
No.
That you stood there.
He said, Davis, you're slow as molasses. You got to use your strengths. I said, what are they? I think you're situationally aware of things. I said, oh, that's good. What that means.
Here we go. 36-16 substitutions taking place. Tigers very limited on substitutions, with just
well, at least they can get a little bit in. Yeah, they've got a couple players they can kind of rotate in, and we've seen a lot in these Red Oak girls games. Second half, Tigers are just really exhausted by the fourth quarter.
Yeah, there's tap and stolen. Ellison Johnson comes away with it for Red Oak. 55 seconds to play in the half. Johnson with the ball to Natalie Johnson. She drives in the lane. Running jumper is good. Natalie Johnson.
Nice little runner there by Natalie. Natalie with 3 points on the night.
36-18 is our score. Creston leads. Bailey with the ball. Down the corner to Picorni. Braley Picorni. And then to Tussey. Picorni in the corner. Underneath the Bryn Tussey. She turns, puts it up, and scores 2 more. Bryn Tussey. She's had a good second quarter.
Yeah, she's got 9 points.
38-18 is the score. Creston leads. 20 seconds to play in the half. Over the left side to Siebenecker. Out to Johnson, but tapped. Nice aggressive play there by Bailey.
Stay with Red Oak, though. It'll have 13 seconds to go here to get the shot off for halftime.
Ramirez will put it into play for Red Oak. Into the backcourt it goes to Siebenecker. 12 seconds. Siebenecker with the ball. Goes left, back right, into the lane, high post. Picks up her dribble. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Jensen Tussey. She gets the shot off. It's no good. That's going to do it for the first half. And Creston leads 38-18. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with stats after this. Aaron West along with Matt Davis. We are at halftime of the varsity girls game, and Creston leads 38-18 here at half. Let me give you some stats. We're going to start first with the visiting Creston Panthers, and big first half for Cadley Bailey. She has 12 points and 2 of 2 from the foul line. Also, Holland Reek with 7 points, 0 of 1 from the foul line. Ella Turner with 10 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Bryn Tussey has 9 points, has not been to the foul line. Overall, 2 team fouls in that first half for the
on Creston.
Yep, absolutely. For the Red Oak Tigers, Keely Jones with 3 points and 2 personal fouls. Natalie Johnson has 3 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line and 1 personal foul. And Torres with 1 personal foul. Ellison Johnson has 1 personal foul, 5 points. That includes a three-pointer. And Emily Siebenecker with 4 points in the first half and 2 personal fouls.
Coach Kipley rocking some good tunes in the speaker system of the gymnasium here.
You made a request.
Finally played a song I recognized.
You made a request. What did you request? What did we have?
Midnight Train to Georgia, man.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But we're here on Monday night. It's going to be a busy week of basketball. We've got this Creston team here tonight. We'll have the big rival game tomorrow night. Shenandoah will be in Red Oak, especially that boys game tomorrow night. You know, it was before Christmas. Red Oak went down to Shenandoah and won an absolute thriller, 72-70. Shenandoah had a shot at the buzzer. It was waved off. It was ruled to be after the timer. So Red Oak won that game, and Red Oak has won, I think, maybe 10, 11 games in a row in boys competition. So you know the Mustangs are going to come in fired up.
They're going to be ready to go.
And that should be just a great game tomorrow night. But can't jump ahead of ourselves. There's going to be a good matchup tonight here with the Panthers. And then, of course, Friday night, St. Albert's comes to town for a boy-girl doubleheader. So we are in basketball season here. And then, of course, you know, since we got halftime here, we talk a little about things. The Red Oak Tiger boys and girls wrestling teams competed in the Roland Dyer Tournament Atlantic over the weekend, Aaron. And the girls in particular did a really good job. They placed a couple girls. I think Nicole Bond and Paige Byer got second at their respective weight classes. So good job by that Red Oak Tiger girls program. I think the Red Oak Tiger boys had some illnesses, a couple of injuries there. But their Coach Paliska has his team in the middle of their season. And, of course, Coach Nordine has his bowling squad, a really talented bowling squad, especially on the boys' side, that is could make some noise in terms of. I'm not saying they're going to make state, but they have a decent chance to maybe qualify for the state meet this year. It's a Hawkeye 10 is a competitive bowling conference, but the Tigers are an up and coming team in bowling.
And tomorrow morning I'm going to have the opportunity to visit with the AD of the Southwest Valley.
Yep.
Alan Noggle, and
get a little update on the T-Wolves.
John Jay.
Oh, that's coming up this weekend.
This is the 24th and the 25th. It's a 2-day tournament wrestling. This is their 70th year.
Yeah.
For that.
You know, between that tournament and the Roland Dyer tournament, there's some just traditional, long-rooted high school wrestling tournaments in Southwest Iowa that are just a big part of those communities, especially the John Jay one in Corning, where it's a massive tournament.
There are 28 teams. Limited out with the number of teams, and it's just pretty remarkable, absolutely.
Yeah, you know, and you look at the Hawkeye 10, and when, you know, we're looking at the boys' standings of the basketball, and, you know, you look at Red Oak played Kemper. Kemper's ranked number 2 in the state. They're in Class 2A. They're 10-1. They're 4-0 in the conference, and they're a 2A school, and they're leading the Hawkeye 10, but then you've got Glenwood right behind them. They're 9-2 overall, Glenwood. They're a Class 3A school. You got Lewis Central 7-2 overall. They're a 4A school. So, I mean, that's part of the Hawkeye thing, that when you're a 2A, 1A school, you're going to be playing up and in competition, whatever it might be, wrestling, basketball, whatever. And, you know, some of these 2A schools, for example, Corinda's sitting there 6-4 overall. Well, we know Corinda's a pretty salty team.
Yeah.
That record's a little bit deceiving in regards to that. So, Red Oak, I think you look at their season of boys. Again, we're talking to boys now coming up. They're 4-6 overall in the year. But, you know, you look back, maybe there's one game probably you think that maybe they should have gotten that they didn't get, you know, in terms of win. But they also had a big win in Denison. Even though Denison's down this year, that was a big win for the Red Boys program to win on an opposing Hawkeye 10 floor in Denison. And we'll see what they come out here later on against a Class 3A Creston Panther team. My guess is Creston, we've seen them, they play a very physical brand of basketball. We'll probably see that tonight in that boys game. But
I think that game has potential to be a good game.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's it's been a salty game. Red Oak has beat them within the last 2 or 3 years over there. I think with the Max DeVries, Hunter Gillen teams, they beat them over there once in Creston. So it should be a really good game here tonight. But this first half with this Red Oak girls game, we're seeing here Creston on top 38-18. Much better job, I thought, second quarter by Red Oak Tiger girls to work the ball in their offensive sets against that zone defense that Creston has applied. And I think also the fact that most teams are not pressing Red Oak girls team now, I think it'll help with stamina and fatigue in the second half, because when you're battling all the game long against that full court press, that really wears on you. So we'll see if the Red Oak has a little bit juice left in the tank here for the second half to put together a good second half.
There was a pretty exciting junior varsity boys game earlier this evening. Red Oak comes out on top 45-37. That was a fun game to watch. You were doing some research, but I was watching. That was a good competitive game.
We have seen some really good JV boys basketball games this year. Really exciting games. The one over in East Mills comes to mind. Red Oak won that one, but a lot of good. It's kind of fun to see these freshman, sophomore kids playing in that JV level, and you can see a lot from the boys. The boys have some players coming up in their program, so that's a good thing to see here. We're about ready to start this second half here in this Hawkeye 10 matchup. It's Creston 38, Red Oak 18. It'll be Red Oak ball here to start the second half.
Here we go. Nothing fancy, Matt. Just play ball, take care of the ball.
Try to get some good shots and take care of the ball.
Over the left side it goes. Tigers with the ball. Siebenecker. Jones, long three from Jones. It's no good. It bounces out of play. And the Panthers will have the ball as we come back to action now. Here we go. Inbound pass comes to Reek. Reek will take it across the center stripe. Out to the right side. Bounce pass down to the corner to Turner. Stolen by Ellison Johnson on the entry pass into the lane. Ellison Johnson.
What a great drive full court drive by Ellison. You see her go from right hand to left hand, back to right hand, and then she took contact, didn't get the bucket, but she'll get 2 shots here.
Fouls on Reek, that's her first, and it's going to send Ellison Johnson to the line. This will be her first opportunity from the line here this evening. Ellison Johnson. She's a junior. Shot is good from Ellison.
Those live ball turnovers, Aaron, I'm telling you, every time they usually lead to points for the team that gets them.
Here's the second shot. Ellison gets them both. Coach Johnson will be happy about that.
7 points on the night for Ellison.
38-20 is our score. Creston with the lead in varsity girls play. Out on the right side it goes to Turner. Reek comes back around the arc to Adamson, then down to the baseline to Bryn Tussey. Tapped and stolen by Siebenecker, picked up by Ellison Johnson.
Good hands there. Creston's going with their full varsity starting lineup here in the second half, so Red Oak playing against the starters here.
Ellison Johnson with the ball, picks up her dribble. It's tapped and stolen. Coming away with it with the layup is Bailey for 2.
Almost all of the Red Oak passing turnovers that come on passes, they're trying to throw it over the top of their opponent, where a step around, step through, bounce pass would work just beautifully.
In the corner, Siebenecker for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Reek. She pushes it quickly up the court. Bounce pass over to the right side and off the glass. No good. Rebound Siebenecker.
Red Oak did a really good job, all of them hustling back there on that defensive transition.
Siebenecker with the ball. Top of the key, goes to the baseline. Ramirez, it's tapped, and she picks it up now to Ellison Johnson. Ellison with the ball, around to the right wing. Inside it goes, but it's tapped out of play. Trying to hit Keely Jones down low.
Keely was there. Keely needs to come towards that pass rather than waiting for it. Come towards the pass, meet it in the middle of the paint there rather than waiting for it to get to you.
Inbound pass will come from Jones. Right underneath to Ramirez. She puts it up. It's blocked by Turner. Into Reek. Reek will take it across the timeline. Reek onto the right side with the ball for Creston. Turner. Down the baseline it goes. Here's a shot from Ella Turner. It's no good.
Rebound Keely Jones. Nice job there by Keely.
Keely takes it across the center stripe. It goes right to Ellison Johnson. She pulls up the long 2. It's no good. Ramirez on the backside with the board and the putback, and she draws a foul.
What I like about Red Oak is they're not hesitating with their shots. They got an open look, they're taking them. They seem a little bit more sure of themselves at attacking the zone defense this half, especially in that second quarter. They seem to settle down a little bit.
Ramirez at the line, her first opportunity from the line here this evening. Shot's no good. 2-shot opportunity. 40-20 is the score with 5:57 to play in the third.
So I think you said only 2 fouls on Creston in the first half?
Yes.
They've matched that already here, only with a couple minutes gone. It's going to be over and back.
Yeah, she stepped across the line there.
It'll be Creston basketball here.
Yep. Lane violation. Inbound pass comes to Reek, and Reek will take it across the center stripe for Red Oak. She picks up her dribble. Now gets it just
backside reverse. There it is. But good job by Red Oak to get back and cover, close out there.
Tussey takes it to the baseline, bounce pass underneath. There's Turner. She
good double team.
Muscles her way. Nice job by Turner to stay with it.
Tigers gave up on the double team. They had it there. I think Emily was afraid to get her third foul there, so she backed off a little bit. They had a double down on her there, but to Creston credit, they get the bucket.
It's knocked out of play. Tigers will keep it. 42-20 is our score with 5:20 to play in the third. Creston with the lead. Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson to Ramirez out on the right wing. Ramirez to Ellison. She picks up her dribble, finds Keely Jones out near the center circle. She comes around to the right side. Down to Ramirez. Ramirez drives the baseline. Bounce pass. Siebenecker on the backside. No good. Rebound Natalie Johnson. No good. Rebound pulled down this time by Bryn Tussey. And coming across the line is Bailey. She hands it off to Reek. Bounce pass inside to Tussey from the foul line is good for 2.
Nice little mid-range push shot there by Tussey. She's got 11 points. I think Panthers are 3 players in double figure scoring here.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Shot from Jones off the glass is no good. Rebound pulled down by Reek. Reek kind of got out of position and fell over, but the Creston Panthers keep it. Turner drives to the hoop and draws a foul. Is that on Ellison?
And that should be a 2-shot foul because I think she was an active shooting there.
Yeah, it's on Ellison. That's her second personal. And it's going to send Ella Turner to the line. She's 1 of 2.
Ella Turner driving the baseline like former Creston alum Roxanne Salmons back in the day. She's an old Creston Panther, right?
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
There you go.
I think she played. I think Roxanne played for Creston.
Wow.
Well, I know her hubby Mike Lamb. Her hubby Mike Lamb. I played against him in Creston basketball.
Melanie's shaking her head over here, going back.
Saying yes, agreeing.
Yeah.
Roxanne went on and played basketball for the Drake Bulldogs.
Second shot's no good. Rebound Creston.
Back in the days of 3-on-3 basketball, Aaron.
I've never seen a 3-on-3 game like with the rules you're talking about.
But watching an NBA game on TV now, you'll pretty much see it 3-on-3 because no one plays defense.
No, they don't.
There's a good pass. Oh, out of the hands of Natalie Johnson there. Turnover will be Creston basketball here.
4:06 to play in the third. 45-20. Substitution coming into the game is Anna Torres, and taking a seat will be Natalie Johnson. Inbound pass will come from Ava Adamson. Adamson to Reek, and Reek will take it across the center stripe for Creston. Out to Adamson in the corner. It goes to Turner. Left side. Adamson swinging all the way around to Reek. Inside it goes. Nice move to the bucket there by Bailey. I have a foul on the play. I think it's on Keely. It is Keely Jones. That's 3 on Keely. So
ball will be out of bounds here by Creston underneath their bucket.
Yeah, Reek will put it into play. And the corner goes to Tussey in.
Good steal.
Nice job. Nice anticipation by Ramirez. She takes it across the center stripe. Hits Jones. Jones into the lane and draws the foul.
Nice job there by the Tigers on that possession with the rebound by Ramirez, the kick ahead to Keely, and Keely made a strong move to the bucket, and she'll be rewarded with 2 shots here.
Yeah, Bryn Tussey picks up her second personal foul. Keely Jones goes to the line. This is her first opportunity from the line this evening. Shot's good from Keely.
Ella Johnson comes in, replacing Mario Ramirez.
45-21 is the score with 3:42 to play in the third. There's a shot from Jones. It is good. She gets them both.
Keely with 5 points on the night for the Tigers.
45-22 is the score. Down to the baseline, Turner hits Bryn Tussey. Mid-range jumper is good from Tussey.
She gets the shot off and good flow there. She took the pass, squared up, looked at the bucket, and swishes it through. those mid-range shots, I still like those, Aaron. I still think they're a good thing. There's a move to bucket there by Johnson to stay with Tigers. But, mid-range game is kind of, at least certainly in boys basketball, is kind of a thing that's not looked at as favorably as when you and I played.
It's kind of disappeared, actually.
It seems to me the closer you are to the rim, the better you have a chance of making it. Maybe not in today's basketball.
Inbound pass all the way out top to Torres, but it's tapped by Reek.
Nice
She's going to take it end-to-end for the layup. Holland Reek. 49-22 is the score. Creston leads. Tigers with the ball. Ellison Johnson. She'll set the play near the center circle. Picks up her dribble, finds Jones. Jones to Siebenecker on the left side. She drives in from the left elbow. No good. Rebound pulled down by Tussey.
And that's one thing Emily's worked on, too, I noticed this year. She is taking more mid-range jumpers off drives just like that, and that's good for Emily because we know she can knock down that three ball.
Yeah.
But she's worked on her drive and shooting off the move, and that's expanded her game. She's evolved her basketball game each year with a little bit more skill level.
Looks like they're going to slow down here, Matt, maybe, and work some time off the clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock at Adamson.
Good hustle there by
Bailey. Actually drives to the bucket, and we draw the foul.
It's going to be
a white ball.
Yeah, they're going to say tie up there, but they're going to say Creston was out of bounds. It'll be Red Oak basketball. Red Oak's going to sub in here.
Yeah.
A couple players, Natalie Johnson, Ramirez back in. Siebenecker and Torres go out. 49-22, 2:22 to go here in the third quarter.
Keely Jones with the ball for the Tigers.
Creston is pretty much just sat in that 1-3-1 half-court zone defense all night.
Yep, and they've created a bunch of turnovers with it as well.
There's a good job by Red Oak floating in the middle, and there's a shot.
She spins, puts it up, no good. It was a good look, though. Go out as the ball's knocked out of play, and the Panthers will have it. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third. 49-22 is our score. And the inbound pass comes to Reek. What do you think of the...
Well, I'm thinking it's unique, but I'm just a little nervous. Some people think they're going to be able to eat these sanitary wipes if they're smelled but like Hershey chocolate bars.
Don't eat them. They're not. Shots up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers.
It's got the Hershey's on the package. I mean, you look at it, it looks like it's candy.
S'mores. Looks like s'mores.
Hershey s'mores wet wipes. Interesting.
There you go. Tigers with the ball. 1:28 to play in the third. It rolls out of play. Tigers will keep it. Here we go.
Does it smell, Matt? Did it smell like s'mores?
I don't know.
Well, why does Hershey's make it then?
I don't know. Hershey's and Reese's make everything. I mean, you can get Reese's, Reese's candles. You can get those candy products are everywhere. Oh, there's a pass.
And it's going to bounce into the backcourt, chased down by Ellison Johnson. She'll bring it back across the center stripe. Ellison with the ball. 1:18 to play in the third. Ellison finds Siebenecker. She drives to the baseline, pulls up. There's the mid-range jumper.
Yep, little pull-up shot. Just didn't go there, but you just see Emily doing that. She couldn't have done that her freshman year, but she has worked on her game. She works on dribbling. She can dribble with either hand pretty well now, and she's become a pretty competent basketball player out there.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 1:11 to play in the third. 49-22 is the score. We'll be right back after this. Back to Red Oak, Aaron West, along with Matt Davis. Basketball action here on KCSI. The first of 3 engagements we have this week.
All at home, too.
All at home.
Here in Red Oak Gym.
If you haven't been to a basketball game this week, pick out a night and come to a basketball game.
Yeah, especially tomorrow night and or Friday night. 2 big games. Shenandoah in town tomorrow and St. Albert's Friday.
Yep. You owe it to yourself to do that. Come down and enjoy the game. Have a traveling call. Tigers will have the ball. 59 seconds to play in the third. 49-22 is the score. Creston with the lead. Got a little...
And you say it's going to warm up by Wednesday, too.
By the latter part of the week, we're going to be 45 degrees.
There you go.
And then it's going to cool off again.
Well, it is winter. We've been lucky. We dodged that last snowstorm.
Yes, we did. Hey, do you still, with Grace, you still have quite a bit of snow?
Yeah, they have a lot of snow still down in Missouri. There's a shot by Siebeneck no good, but yeah, they have a lot of snow. It's amazing. Just south of here, it's a big difference.
I saw Grace hanging out with the governor.
The governor of Missouri. She knows him very well and good guy.
Shot and said good from Turner.
He was sworn in today, Mike Keogh.
Yeah, your buddy.
No, I know Mike.
26 seconds remaining, 51-22 is the score. The baseline, Siebenecker with the ball. Tapped, stolen, outlet pass goes to Bailey for the layup. It's good for two. Cadley Bailey, a couple more.
You know, if from Red Oak purpose, I know Coach Johnson, them working with the girls every day, if you can cut down on those turnovers, you make yourself a better defensive team. It's not just about getting more shots up, but
there's a shot.
But you don't give up those live ball turnovers. You know, if you can cut down on your turnovers, that helps you defensively.
Ellison hit that final shot there, 53-24 at the end of three. Creston with the lead, and we will be back after this. Here we go, fourth quarter, Matt, 53-24. Creston with the lead.
Panthers will, with this win, will go to 5-7 overall, 3-1, Hawkeye 10. So as they move on with their season. But Red Oak here with a quarter to go, a chance to play some good basketball here and improve on their
Reek with the ball,
their game a little bit.
Panthers showing some patience here, Matt.
Yeah, and like I say, they're doing a good job reversing the ball.
And the starters are not in to start here the fourth quarter. Yeah. Bounce pass inside to Turner.
Good steal.
Spin, stolen by Natalie Johnson. She takes it to the hoop on the right side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Picorni, and Johnson with the foul.
One thing I've noticed about Natalie is she's getting more used to being aggressive and acting aggressively on the court in a basketball sense.
Yes.
You can see that with her drives to the hoop, her fight under the hoop for rebounds. She's embracing the game, the physicality of the game more and more each year and each game, but game by game.
Jensen Tussey with the ball, goes to the corner. Inside, there's Turner for the little jumper. Good for two. Ella Turner picks up a couple more. 55-24. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Creston with the lead. Tigers with the ball. Siebenecker in the corner for three. No good. That rebound is grabbed by Morrison. Morrison to Turner. Now to Reek, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Reek with the ball. Goes in the corner to Morrison. She takes the three. Nope. Rebound. Hustled for. Scrapped. It goes out of play. Tigers ball.
Good hustle there by Ramirez. Creates that change of possession there. Gives her team ball here. We have a timeout here with Red Oak. Coach Johnson wants a timeout, a full timeout.
We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this. 55-24. Creston with the lead. Varsity girls play. 6:39 to play in the ball game. Welcome back to Red Oak. Here we go. Back to action. Tigers will have the ball. Ramirez will put it into play to Jones. What adjustments did Coach Johnson make?
Going to spread them out. You can see already he's spaced his players on this possession, giving them more room to cut and move there. They're not as congested, so you can see that create that open shot there off the glass.
Ramirez 3 off the glass.
Ramirez. You don't see too many bank shots from the corner, but she got it to go.
She did it.
That's hard to do.
That's her second 3 of the night.
But much better spacing on that particular offensive possession for the Tigers.
Smith with the ball around to the right side. Cora Smith into the corner. It goes to Morrison. Back to Smith. She skips it across to Tussey. Jensen Tussey. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Who's that on, Matt?
It'd be on Ramirez.
Mario.
Only the second team foul here.
That's her first.
First. 5:58 to go, fourth quarter. Creston 55, Red Oak 27.
Inbound pass will come from Jensen Tussey. She's a freshman. She'll put it into play for Creston. There's Picorni. Nice little inbound play. Shot's no good. Nice play. Just didn't finish at the bucket.
Tigers much more spread out here offensively. That makes it tougher for the zone to cover when you go to the far corners. There's a shot up, no good.
Rebound pulled down by Picorni. She takes it end to end. Down to the baseline. It's knocked out of play, and the Panthers will keep it. All right. Inbound pass will come again from Jensen Tussey, 5'5" freshman. 5:37 to play in the ballgame. 55-27 is our score. Inbound pass comes to Morrison. To Smith.
Ooh, nice block by Ellison Johnson.
Takes it to the hoop, and like Matt said, nice shot blocked by Ellison Johnson. She takes it end to end, puts it up, has her shot blocked, but she picks it up. Out to Natalie Johnson. Nice hustle there by Smith, picked up by Ellison
Well, that's
Johnson.
just Ellison not wanting to be denied there. She was determined she was going to get a bucket there, at least get some free throws, and she will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, Addison Morrison with the foul. It's going to send Ellison Johnson to the line. She has been to the line. Shot's good. Ellison.
You know, again, you're looking for Red Oak in the margins, looking for some improvement. And when one thing, and of course I waited there, it's going to rebound by Jones, and she's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, she draws the foul. I think that's on Picorni. It is.
But overall, the Red Oak team is – no, I'll probably jinx Keeley here, but has been better free throw shooters as well. You've seen the girls, they're at least the ball is getting up. There's a nice shot by Keeley. But, things like working on shooting, working on passing, working on dribbling there. It's a small thing, but nonetheless, it's shooting the ball better.
Here's the second one from Keeley. She gets them both, Matt.
Yep. I don't know what Rowe's shooting from the line, but I bet you they're shooting 60s. By today's standards, you shoot 60% from the line, you're a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Smith with the ball. Cora Smith out on the right side. Picks up her dribble. Double teamed. It's knocked loose. Goes out of play, but the Panthers will keep it. 5:06 to play in the ball game. 55-30 is our score. Smith will put it into play.
And that's when you're working to become a basketball player, Aaron. It's incremental progression. You work with dribbling, just dribbling on your own. Then you work on shooting, just shooting on. You work from shooting from a standstill position. Then you work on dribbling around things and working on getting your shots off movement. It's a progression, but you've got to work on it, and that's why I notice things like if you can shoot the ball better from the free throw, okay, you've got a good stroke. Now you need to learn how to shoot off the move, coming off a pick, and those other things. But it's incremental improvement, and you see some of these Red Oak Tiger girls showing it. You got to look for a little bit, but it's there. Like there's a hard drive by Natalie Johnson.
Here's Siebenecker. From the left elbow, picks up her dribble. Jones in the corner. It goes to Natalie Johnson. She drives the baseline. Bounce pass to Ramirez. She spins right under the basket and couldn't do much with it. Here's Tussey with the ball. Right to left across the center. Stripe Tussey. Bounce pass in the corner. Goes Morrison for 3. It's no good. This goes out of play. Tigers ball. Last touch by Strider. Strider did pick up a couple points on that last possession.
Yeah. And the other thing on basketball, I think just, I thought of my first and second grade practices we had this week, trying to teach the kids how to move on the basketball court, where to go. It's not just already glom onto the ball. You space the floor, how to cut and to move. That's comes with playing more basketball. How to get open, how to get yourself open. that all comes with playing, but you have to have the skill set. You got to be able to dribble. You got to be able to shoot. Because if you can't dribble and you can't at least be a decent shooter, you're not going to be a real threat. You'll be a liability on the court more so than an asset.
Now, there are some superior athletes, Matt.
They can get away with rebounding. Block.
But for the most part, those are skills that are developed over years of playing basketball.
I mean, you get to NBA, you have these guys who specialize defenders and rebound. Yeah. But, at the grassroots level, when you're a kid trying to learn to play basketball, you need to learn those skills of dribbling, shooting, passing, and then the nuances of the game, cutting and moving and all those things. And we have seen that with Red Oak, especially with Emily and Natalie and Ellison in particular. They have we've watched them now for a couple of years. They become more complete all-around basketball players. They need some help. They need some more teammates and more players out, but it's there. They're improving, that's for sure.
Yes.
And you just get bigger and stronger as you get older, too. I mean,
absolutely.
When you're a freshman, you're playing against seniors, and they're maturing and stronger, and that allows you to do things on the court as well.
Ellison Johnson with the ball for the Tigers. 57-31 is our score. Down in the corner it goes. Jones' shot is partially blocked. It's out of play, but the Tigers will keep it.
I think the Tigers had 4 points at the end of the first quarter, so Tigers have done a pretty good job, a much better job that first quarter. They just didn't come out of the gates well in this game, but they've been having better stretches of basketball here in the last 3 quarters. There's a good look.
Nice
just didn't
look. Tussey with the board. She takes it end to end, right to left. Over to Strider. She puts it up. It's no good. The rebound, Smith. Fouled by Ella Johnson. That's
Creston now with all the reserves in the game here for the last 3 or 4 minutes of this game. I think to Creston's credit, they have not pressured Red Oak. I think that's a sign of respect. The teams know what the deal is coming into the games, and credit the Creston coach for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the shot from Smith. It's no good. Cora Smith is a 5'6" freshman. She's had some minutes tonight. Has not scored.
I helped kind of, I don't say run, but administer the youth basketball in Red Oak, and I had a coach from another town contact me today and said, hey, who's your 6th grade girls coach? And I said, well, gosh, he replied, we don't really have a 6th grade girls team. We got quite a few out for 5th grade and 4th grade. And he replied back, he said, I'm hearing that from a lot of towns. He said, we got a 6th grade team and we can't find anybody to play. So, Red Oak's not alone in this issue of low numbers of basketball. There's a behind-the-back move. Look at the ball handling there by Emily.
Jump shot.
A jump shot off the move there by Emily.
Yeah, the numbers in girls basketball is concerning, Matt.
Good job there by Ella Johnson to create a turnover. But
you would think, again, you have touched on in the past, with the most electric college girls basketball player and now WNBA player in Caitlin Clark, you would think that would, I don't know, maybe at some point we'll see a surge from that.
I think you will. I think it's going to be more, though, at the lower level. The first, second grade kids who are seeing this Caitlin Clark from, I think it's kind of too late for your kids already in high school. If you're not playing competitive basketball by the time in high school, it's hard to play it to catch up. But I think there will really be, because I think Caitlin Clark, she's the type that will be around forever. When her playing career is done, 15 years now, I can see her coming back being a prominent college coach, something like that. Missouri has this thing with a WNBA player named Sophie Cunningham. She has done a lot down in her state to foster and grow girls basketball.
58, Ellison Johnson knocks down a couple of foul shots, and it's 58-33. 2:40 to play in the ball game. Creston with the lead. Tussey with the ball, goes right to Smith. She drives to the baseline in the blocks, puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Jones. Keely Jones, outlet pass to Siebenecker on the other end. Emily gets pressure. The shot's blocked and picked up by Smith.
Good hustle back there by Morrison for Creston to get back and defend that.
Bringing the ball across the center stripe is Strunk. Out to Tussey, 2:15 to play.
Tussey's going to be a good ball player, just a freshman.
So. Yeah, absolutely.
She's a good ball player.
Ball is stolen, and Ellison Johnson comes away with it for Red Oak. Around to the right side, into the block she goes. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Keely Jones, no good. And this time it's going to be picked up by Henderson. There's Tussey on the moves, takes it to the bucket.
Oh, nice step through.
Nice job by Tussey.
Yeah, nice step through there. She prevented herself from traveling by maintaining her balance and got the ball up to the rim, and it goes for her.
Jensen Tussey, 60-33 is the score with a minute 40 to play in the ball game. Siebenecker with the ball, a minute and a half to go. Johnson comes around the arc into the corner, looks at the three, double teamed. Ellison Johnson, she's double teamed, trying to find the open Tiger. We're going to have a timeout here. We're going to have a quick legal ID, Matt. We'll be right back. Back to Red Oak, Aaron West along with Matt Davis. Varsity girls play. Creston with the lead 60-33 with a minute 24 to play in the ball game. Panthers with the ball. Tussey on the move to the bucket with the left hand. It's good. Yeah, she's going to be a ball player, Matt.
You bet.
This Jensen Tussey. 62-33. Minute 7 to play in the ball game. Out on the left side is Jones. She skips it across to Natalie Johnson. A little jumper. No good. Rebound Ramirez. Good for 2. Marielle Ramirez picks up a couple. Marielle's had 2 3-pointers here in the.
Nice shot there.
3-pointer.
Someone that doesn't get a score often gets their name in the score sheet there for Creston. That would be Hope Henderson. So good job by Hope there. That's a good name. I like Hope.
30 seconds remaining. Down to the baseline it goes to Anna Torres. Here's a 3 from Keely Jones. No good. Rebound pulled down, and we're going to have a jump ball. Actually, we're going to have a foul. Ella Johnson.
Ella's kind of a scrapping. I like the fact that Ella scraps down there on those offensive, defensive boards. She knows her job is to rebound and play interior defense, and not a shooter, not a scorer, but she does a good job down that low post for the Tigers.
Strider with the ball on the line, 15
There's good defense
seconds.
right there. Her defense created that turnover.
Keely Jones comes away with it. Puts the shot up. It's no good. Grabs her own board.
Shoot it, Ella.
Ella Johnson blocked by Strider, but fouled.
Ella's going to get a chance for 2 shots here. She should.
Yeah, fouls on Strider. I believe. Actually, they're calling that on Cora Smith, which I don't think is correct.
So I like to see Ella get her points here to get in the score sheet with some points here to see if she can knock down a free throw here.
Ella Johnson at the line. 2-shot opportunity for Ella.
Good form, good rotation.
Good.
Nice shot.
There you go.
See, there's a nice setup. You can tell she's been coached well how to get set up, feet, elbow line, good rotation, good release, all right there. Let's see if she can repeat it here in the second shot.
Ella Johnson at the line. Made the first. High arching shot.
Ooh, in and out. Almost went.
Strider with the board. 6 seconds. Across the timeline. Strider, and I think they're just going to run it out here. 64-36 is our final, and varsity girls play. Quick break, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back, and we are joined now, head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Tristan Johnson, with us. Coach Johnson, back at it here. Talk to me about the game here this evening.
Yeah, I mean, it's we knew it's a tough game. Creston, they're Hawkeye 10 team. All Hawkeye 10 teams are tough every night. I thought we played well. We started out a little slow. I think if we get a faster start, we we're a little in that game a little better, and we have a little more confidence early on. Who knows what can happen with that kind of game, but I was happy with our effort, especially later on in the game.
I thought in the second quarter in particular, your girls settled in against that zone half-court defense and moved the ball a little bit better, moved it, looked for the backside a little bit more, and got some shots on that backside rotation, passing of getting the ball moved around better.
Yeah, we preach that we have to attack. We have to attack in the zone. You have to pull the defense to you and then kick it, and that backside's open. And I thought we did a lot better job of it the second half. Again, it's really hard to teach this stuff in practice when you only got 7 girls.
Yeah, you had a couple of nice back cuts from a couple players there. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it too, free throws. Now you look at that, and I was telling Aaron on the broadcast, that's a little sign of progression because, when you start to shoot the basketball, Coach, you got to shoot it from the setter position first. Then you move on to shooting out the move and the pick. But your team is starting to knock down free throws pretty consistently.
Yeah, I mean, I was taught when I was early on that free throws are a big part of the game. And our coach has always preached that we need to be 80% or above.
Yeah.
Looking last year, we shot, I think, like 40-some%.
Yeah.
And I was kind of frustrated with that, and I went and looked at the state averages and kind of that.
I think 60% is pretty good.
Yeah, 60% is actually really good. So we've been kind of preaching a little bit. We shoot 20 every day, at least 20 every day, and we track. And we've been hitting right around 75% in practice, so it's nice to see it carry over into a game.
And the other thing is I thought kind of noticeable, some of your players' development, particularly it seems to me like you're working with Emily Siebenecker because she's taking a lot more shots off the dribble this year than just being known as a standalone three-point shooter.
Yeah, I mean, she trusts her just catch and shoot type a lot better than her drive. But it's a big piece. If she can learn to trust her driving and shooting, her pull-up jumper game, it'll be a whole new dynamic for her. They have to respect it a little more than just come out and guard her.
Yeah.
So.
And maybe the final thing before that show, I think some of your girls are getting much more used to physicality. Natalie Johnson in particular is getting more accustomed to the physicality of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, we've been preaching a lot about us. We got to make contact. I know they don't like it a lot, but basketball is that game. You have to make contact, whether it's boxing out, whether it's attacking the rim, whether it's just playing a little bump and run defense with them.
Coach, bring out a Michael Jordan, New York Knicks, Detroit Piston video from the game from the 1990s, and they'll understand physicality real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I've been happy with the way that they've been progressing with it. And the nice thing with these games that we play late, Hawkeye 10-wise, this helps us prepare for games that we should be ready for, like the lower schools that are a little more on our average of scoring and everything else. It'll help us as we get closer to that.
Coach, you got to move forward pretty quick here because you have Shenandoah tomorrow night.
I know it's a busy week this week.
It's a big week.
Yeah, it'll be a quick turnaround, but sometimes that's better for us because
Just play.
with 7 girls we don't get a lot of practice in, and
play.
so this will help us out a little more. So
good job, Coach. Go get him. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep,
Thanks,
thank
Coach.
you. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Tristan Johnson, with us. Our thanks to Coach Johnson. I'm going to run through some stats here quick, Matt, from that game, and the Tigers did shoot well from the foul line. Keely Jones had 9 points. She was 6 of 7 from the foul line. Mario Ramirez, 8 points, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Natalie Johnson had 3 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Ellison Johnson with 12 points, 5 of 6 from the foul line for Ellison. Emily Siebenecker had 4 points, and Ella Johnson, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the foul line. For the Creston Panthers, Cadley Bailey had 14 points on the night and was 2 of 2 from the foul line. Holland Reek had 9 points, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Ella Turner with 15 points, 2 of 4 from the foul line. Bryn Tussey had 13, did not go to the foul line. Hope Henderson had 3 points. Jensen Tussey had 4 points. And Cora Smith with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Kennedy Strider had 2 points on the evening. And Creston comes out on top 64-36 in varsity girls play. We're going to take a quick break, turn the page, and come back and talk boys basketball right after this. Here we go, Matt. Boys basketball.
We got Road Tigers here taking on the Creston Panthers. Hawkeye 10 game tonight. The Creston Panthers, they come in with what is their record, Aaron? I should have had it here. I thought I had wrote it down. I think they come in 4-5 on the year.
That sounds right.
Head coach Bryce Schaefer. They played a really tough schedule. When I looked at their schedule, they played in a tournament in Des Moines, Hy-Vee Arena. They played against some teams, out-of-state teams. So this is look at the record's a little bit deceiving, I think, in that regard. I'm going to pull them up here if I can on my handy-dandy little film. But they played Winners. They beat Winterset. They played Madrid, got beat by them. They played St. Albert's, got beat by St. Albert's, got beat by a really good Glenwood team. They played a Green City team, got beat. Played Grinnell, tough, got beat, close game. They got beat by Grinnell. They beat Atlantic. They beat Corinda, and we know Corinda's a pretty good 2A team because they've come in here with a 3-game winning streak. So they're a team that's kind of turning the corner here after the Christmas break. They are 4-5, and head coach Bryce Schaefer, and they're led by senior Jake Hoyt, 216 points on the season. That's second in Hawkeye 10. He's 44-63 from the free throw line. He's number 1 in Hawkeye 10 in free throw attempts and free throw makes. So that's a young man that we know is going to probably be very aggressive on driving the basketball. He's third in the Hawkeye 10 in rebounds at 85 rebounds per game. And then also another player to keep an eye on is Rhett Driscoll and Parker Van Varner. Both those players, they shoot the ball pretty well from three. They're both 30% or a plus three-point shooters. So those are kind of the lead scorers for this Creston Class 3A team that Red Oak will take on here. And, of course, the Red Oak Tigers, Aaron, we have seen super sophomore Reese Montgomery. Mm-hmm. You know, Reese is third in Hawkeye 10 in scoring and first in Hawkeye 10 rebounding. And we have seen a consistency to this young man's game, Aaron. Yes. Regardless of the caliber of the opponent, we see him put up that 18, 20 points, 10, 12 rebounds almost every game. And, you know, he's really the low option scoring option for the Tigers. Reese does all his work within that block area, kind of old school a little bit in that regard. The little soft hooks over the right or left-hand shoulder. He doesn't really step out and shoot the three a lot. But I just could not be more impressed with the game that Reese Montgomery has stepped up here as a sophomore and led the Tigers. And, of course, the other kind of guy that makes the Tigers go is senior Braden Sifford at that point guard spot. He's second in Hawkeye 10 in assists per game. He's first in steals in Hawkeye 10, and he really runs the show. And when the Tigers are operating really well offensively, Braden's doing a good job of facilitating inside, getting drives or kickback outs for 3 points. But I think for this Red Oak Tiger team tonight to have success, they're going to have to shoot the ball not really well, but at least decently from the three-point range to give them a chance to hang in this game here, because Red Oak is going to shoot a lot of threes. That's their MO, and Red Oak needs to knock down their share of threes, I think, to have a chance tonight.
So, Matt, if the Tigers, when they get hot, they can be really tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
you live by a three, you die by a three. And we've seen at times where Red Oak has shot the ball well, and that then opens things up from Montgomery on the inside. We have seen teams scout Red Oak now. It's likely Creston's going to come out with some sort of zone, a 2-3, a 1-3-1, because they recognize that Red Oak shoots a ton of threes, but they don't shoot a high percentage.
Right.
So you kind of say, okay, we're going to challenge you to shoot the three, make threes. So if you can make some of them threes, maybe get the team out of the zone, you go to man-to-man. And then, of course, defensively, I think for the Tigers, in past years, the Tigers have been a very effective pressing team. I'm not so sure that's kind of their MO this year, but they do have two guys that are just absolute pests out there. You got Shepard, who's first in the second in Hawkeye 10 steals. Well, Carson Roeder, his buddy out there, is fifth in Hawkeye 10 steals. We've seen those two guys just create turnovers with their quickness and speed, and that creates a lot of live ball turnovers and extra points offensively. So if they can get some of that going, knock down some three-point shots, hang around a little bit with this Crescent team, get the game down to fourth quarter, you never know what could happen.
And Braden Sifford, usually the fastest guy in the gym.
Yeah.
Most times he is the fastest guy in the gym, so he creates a havoc for the other team based on just on his speed. So let's take a break, Matt. We'll be back with more after this. Let's look at the lineups here this evening for the visiting Creston Panthers. Rhett Driscoll, a sophomore at 6'1". Josh Schaefer is a senior, 6'1". Parker Varner, a 6'3" senior. Jake Hoyt, a 6'3" senior. And Braden Schoen is a 6'3" senior. Matt, I look at that, not a lot of height necessarily on the part of the Panthers.
No, but four seniors there, as I try to stand up and not tear my headset off my head here, but 4 seniors, and we recognize some of those names, the Varner kid and the Hoyt kid. They've been around, so they played a lot of basketball, so a lot of experience there.
Starters for the Red Oak Tigers, we believe, will be Carson Roeder, sophomore, 5'9". Braden Sifford, a senior at 5'10". Brett Erickson, a senior, 5'8", who got on. It just on fire the other night at Denison, my understanding. And Landon Gigstad is a senior, 6'4". Reese Montgomery, sophomore, at 6'5". Those are your starters, we believe, for the Red Oak Tigers.
Well, we talked about basketball season always being kind of 3 seasons. You got the season before Christmas break, you got the season after Christmas break, and you got your playoffs. And Tigers, I thought, came out of the Christmas preseason pretty well, 3-3, and played pretty consistently good basketball. Came out of the chutes there, and after Christmas break, really struggled in that East Mills game. And of course, you go play that. You play that Kemper team, and maybe the possible state championship team in Class 2A in the state of Iowa this year. But then I think even though Denison's down, Denison's winless, that's a big win for Red Oak to get a win on a Hawkeye 10 opposing court in Denison, a team they haven't beaten in a long time. I think that helps the spirit of the team here, and now they'll be challenged tonight with this Class 3A squad, Creston Panthers.
Matt, I would argue that anytime you get a win, regardless of the team, it can really it's good for your morale.
Yeah, well,
I mean, regardless of the win.
Denison's a 3. I keep bringing up the point, but that's a 3A team. Red Oak's a 2A school playing up against 3A competition, doing it here again tonight. And it's just you need to accept the challenge if you're a 2A1 team. That's it doesn't do any good to whine about it. That's the way it is, and you need to accept it, embrace it, and utilize that to your advantage to get you to be a better team, a better player to play up in competition. And I think that was good for Red Oak to have those challenges coming out of Christmas break. I think they actually took East Mills probably a little bit for granted. Then bring their game. They need to bring their game every night, and I would hope the challenge here this week. You got 3 games. You got a big rival game tomorrow. Can't even think about that tonight. You're just here to play as hard as you can, as long as you can tonight, and you do the same thing again tomorrow, and you get a couple days rest, and you come back and you try to finish the week out. So you chunk this season down into little chunks and just look at them as little mini seasons, and this is a 3-game, 5-night stretch here this week.
Just play the game that's ahead of you, Matt. Don't get ahead of yourself. Matt, it looks like we will have Tommy Sand starting tonight instead of Braden Schoen for the Panthers. So a little bit of a change there from what we announced earlier. But, you just play the game ahead of you. Worry about tomorrow night.
Creston looking like the Ohio State Buckeyes with their uniforms of scarlet gray and the red. They look like the Buckeyes out there, don't they? But in their unis, the Tigers will have their white uniforms, orange trim here with head coach Ronnie DeVries, assistants Brian Minson, Jesse Taylor, and Dion Coffey. And, I just can't say enough about Coach DeVries and Coach Minson. Aaron, we've seen they were assistants to Spencer Plank for 3 years. I think that has helped the Red Oak boys basketball so much. They have stability over the last 4 or 5 years with the continuity of coaching philosophies and the way they play. I think that's just a huge, huge thing.
Yep. All right, Matt, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with the opening tip right after this. It's time for basketball. Reese Montgomery at center circle for the Red Oak Tigers, and Jake Hoyt, 6'3" senior, at center circle for the Panthers. Ball's tapped in. Roeder comes away with it for the Tigers.
Creston going man-to-man defense.
Roeder to Erickson out on the left side. Now to Roeder. Finds Montgomery, top of the key, works his way around to the right side, picks up the dribble to Roeder out on the right wing. You surprised by that, Matt? Here's Roeder for
a little
three.
bit.
Shot's no good. Rebound at Gigstad in the lane. Spins, puts it up. It's partially blocked, and it's pulled down this time by Hoyt. Hoyt will bring it across center stripe. Into the corner he goes. Three-pointer off of the hands of Schaefer. It's no good, and the Tigers come away with it. Down to the other end quickly to Gigstad in the corner. Erickson, Sifford at the top of the key. Sifford with the ball. Into the lane. Nice move to the bucket.
Nice
Braden
move.
Sifford for two.
Sifford beats him to his left hand. Tigers going into a full court press here. At least trying to do it. A little man-to-man full court press.
And Hoyt will bring it across the timeline. Jake Hoyt takes it down toward the blocks, then kicks it back to Schaefer.
Gigstad's on Hoyt defensively. We'll see how that goes. Keep an eye on that.
Driscoll kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer off the hands of Varner. It's no good. Rebound Gigstad. Nice job by Landon.
Yeah, Landon's going to have his hands full defensively on Hoyt tonight if that's the matchup they stay with.
Gigstad in the corner picks up the dribble. There's Roeder for three off the left wing. It's no good. Rebound underneath Montgomery. Jump ball.
Quick jump ball call there. It will stay. It will be Creston ball, actually.
Yeah, Creston's ball, and Hoyt will put it into play. Full court press here from the Tigers, or at least they're showing.
We're going some sort of, it's not really man-to-man. I'm not sure. Yeah, kind of a man-to-man. Half court here. It's a loose full court press, I would call it.
Varner with the ball. He'll bring it across the center stripe. Out on the left side, Varner. In the corner. Sands for three. No good. Rebound underneath Hoyt. Bucket is good. Count it. He'll go to the line.
Quick whistle there.
And
chance for an and one for Hoyt.
Fouls on Landon Gigstad. We're tied up. Or actually, tied up. They counted the bucket, didn't they? Yes.
They did, yeah.
Jake Hoyt at the line. First opportunity from either player.
You can hear the referee say every word in this quiet gym.
It is so quiet in here, man.
You know,
it's just eerie.
If there's one thing I would like, if you come to the game, be loud. In a good, positive way, be loud.
Shot from Hoyt's no good. Rebound bounces out of play, and Tigers ball. Yeah.
Be loud in a good, positive way. Cheer hard for your hometown team.
Tied up at 2 apiece. And Sifford brings it across the center stripe. There's Montgomery, looks inside, hands it off to Roeder.
I think Tigers need to not settle for a three here. Try to get something going towards the bucket here. There you go, Sifford.
They to the baseline, back to Gigstad. He takes it to the foul line, kicks it to Roeder, around to Erickson. Erickson now to Sifford, looks at the three. Erickson with the ball. I'm sorry, Sifford with the ball. Spins to the bucket, dumps it off to Montgomery, and he puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Hoyt.
Good dish there by Sifford. Montgomery normally Reese will knock those down.
Down in the corner it goes to Schaefer. Driscoll. Now around to Varner. Varner drives it. Hits it to Schaefer, top of the key. Three-pointer off the hands of Driscoll is no good. Rebound Montgomery.
Montgomery's so high with be able to get up there and get that rebound.
Sifford into the lane, kicks it to the corner, but it's tapped out of play by the Creston Panthers.
Right eye,
2 apiece.
Yeah, right eye there. Braden was trying to hit Gigstad in the corner for the three, but deflected out by Creston.
Inbound pass comes to Sifford at the top of the key. Braden Sifford with the ball. Right side, kicks it to Erickson in the corner. Gigstad's open for three from the top. Not there.
Love to see Landon get one go down there. I think this young man needs some confidence. If he can get a basket to go, he'll get some confidence.
Schaefer to Hoyt. Pass into the lane is knocked out of play, and the Panthers will keep it.
Sometimes shooting is just such a mental thing, Aaron. You just have to have confidence that you're going to nail that shot.
Sand.
Even when I was 0-14, I said, Coach Martinez, I'm going to make the next one.
It's coming.
He said, Matt, you said that on the 7th shot.
That's a nice shot there. Nice stroke by Driscoll.
Yeah, nice little mid-range pull up there.
4-2, Creston with the lead. Out on the left side, it goes Roeder for three off the left side. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by Schaefer. Schaefer takes it back left to right down to the left wing.
Tigers not rotating well there defensively.
Varner for three.
Wide open three. Tigers are lost defensively on that possession, Aaron.
7-2, Creston with the lead with 4.5 minutes to play in the first.
Tigers need to bring more intensity to the defensive end right now.
Roeder with the ball.
Creston really overplaying, guarding hard right here in their half-court defense. Still staying that man-to-man.
Deep three by Sifford is no good. Rebound. Nice job by Driscoll.
Tigers settling for the long jumpers.
Driscoll kicks it out to the left side. Nice move to the bucket there.
I'm not sure if Red knows if they're in zone or man right now, Aaron. They seem like they're confused defensively. There was a blow-by there on that play by Creston. I don't know if it was supposed to be a man, just someone not lose himself on man coverage or expecting zone there.
Parker Varner with the foul. Ultimately, there's some scrapping on the floor, and that was the call on the play. 7-2 is the score. Creston with the lead, 4 minutes to play in the first. Montgomery at the top of the key, hands it off to Sifford. Into the lane he goes. Foul on the play.
Nice drive there by Braden and drawing a foul. That foul will go on, I believe, Schaefer.
Yep, Schaefer with the foul.
First team foul on Creston here in the game. Yep. 7-2, Creston on top, 3:58 to go in the first quarter.
Sifford will put it into play for the Tigers. At the baseline.
Tigers need to get the ball, look inside. We need to get Montgomery. There's a chance to get him right there.
On the right side, Erickson for three. Short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hoyt.
Creston doing a good job keeping it one and done. There's a foul on Sifford.
That's his first.
But Tigers, Montgomery with only one look so far, Aaron. One shot attempt, missed that. But Tigers need to knock down some threes to loosen it up or get some drive and penetration because they're settling for shots and they're not knocking them down yet.
Schaefer to Sand, back to Schaefer. Over to the left side. Driscoll drives the lane. It's loose. He loses the handle on it. Sifford comes away with it.
Good
finds
pass.
Erickson for the layup. It's good
that
for two.
Was just a beautiful pass from Sifford to his teammate. Led his teammate beautifully on that pass, Aaron.
And the Tigers score the bucket. 7-4 is the score. Sand with the ball out on the left side. Comes top of the key. And it goes right to Varner. Varner around top of the key, then into the lane. Boy, just too easy, man.
Someone's got to help there over the top.
Too
play
easy.
Off.
I mean,
Tigers
Varner,
are not rotating, playing good defense right now.
Varner was a wide open. 9-4.
I just seems like they're confused between what they're supposed to be running defensively.
Sifford takes it to the hoop. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Driscoll. Rhett Driscoll. Out on the corner, he goes to Schaefer, and it's knocked out of play, and the Panthers will keep it. Looks like Fisher gets set to come into the ballgame for the Tigers.
Fisher will come in and out will go Gigset, so Tigers go just a little bit smaller here.
Schoen comes into the ballgame for Creston. Okay, here we go. Inbound pass from Schaefer to Schoen.
Schoen, big kid, 6'3", looks like your typical football player out there playing basketball.
Schoen with the ball, right side. Goes to Hoyt, dumps it inside. Tigers come away with it.
Sifford with his second steal of the night already.
Sifford goes corner to Fisher, back to Erickson out on the right wing, now to Sifford. 2.5 minutes to play in the first. Inbound pass, or inside goes to, boy, nice job by Montgomery.
And the second time he got an entry and he converted that one, a nice little baby hook off the glass. Tigers need to get more of that from Montgomery. Get him the ball.
9-6 is the score. And that was a nice drive to the bucket there by Rhett.
Too many open drives, direct drives, Aaron. Either Tigers need to do a better job man-to-man, keep in front of their man, and keep them from getting a drive, or they need to do more helping.
And Reese Montgomery picks up his first personal foul.
It's like how I help you on the broadcast.
Yeah.
When you're sick, I'm helping you.
I need all the help I can get, man.
Got to help you.
There, the second shot, or the first shot's good.
As you use your Reese's peanut butter cups.
Don't make
sanitary
wipes.
wipes.
They are not. They are s'mores.
Whatever.
Hershey's s'mores wet wipes. Come on, Matt.
Okay.
S'mores. 12-6 is the score. Tigers with the ball. Montgomery, top of the key. Out to Sifford. 2 minutes to play in the first. Sifford drives down into the lane, dumps it to Montgomery. He spins, puts it off the glass. Montgomery is so, you use the word consistent.
And that's a great job there by Carson Roeder, center up the air. But on that inbounds pass, Carson Roeder does what he does, creating steals and turnovers. Roeder and Sifford are pests. They're pesty. They get steals. They create a turnover there.
Minute 53 to play in the first. 12-8 is our score. Creston with the lead. Inbound pass from Sifford. Out top to Fisher. Hoyt is there, almost steals it. Fisher fakes the three. Gets it to Roeder. Left side, Roeder. In the corner, it goes to Sifford. Sifford around the arc over to the right side. Erickson, deep three. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Tanner Ray into the ball game. Hoyt bounce pass inside, stolen. Off Sifford again, another steal. Takes it end to end for the layup. It's no good. Rebound Fisher. There's Roeder for three. No good.
Fisher all over the boards. Fisher is already contributing 2 loose ball rebounds since coming in the game.
Mason Fisher's made
There's a good entry.
And Montgomery.
Tigers a little run here, 12-10, and within 2 now, 1:11 to go in the first quarter.
Got a little life in the gym now, Matt.
Tigers need to crank it down, though, defensively, Aaron. They have been giving up too many direct drives.
Hoyt drives to the bucket there, and offensive foul. Credit Roeder.
Roeder got in step there. Tiger bench excited. Fans are excited. Defense does that for you, Aaron. When you show effort on defense and you take a charge, nothing fires your team up more than taking a defensive charge.
We haven't seen many of those.
No, we haven't. But, boy, they're big plays
Momentum.
when you want to sell out and take a charge.
Here we go.
You would expect that from Carson Roeder. He may be small, but he is definitely mighty. He is a kid that is aggressive and plays tough.
Fouts comes into the ball game, and Erickson takes a seat. Sifford will put it into play. A minute to play in the first, 12-10. Creston with the lead.
Creston staying in that man. We'll see how long. They'll see if they make an adjustment here at the end of the quarter and go to zone.
Sifford out to foul. It's now to Roeder, top of the key.
I think Red will prefer this man over the zone.
Roeder takes it to the foul line. Jump shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Sand. Outlet pass goes to Barton.
Good hands
tapped by Roeder.
Yeah.
Out of play. Carson Roeder having a ball game here.
Tigers going to have to get some more help on the glass other than Montgomery. Ethan's got to throw his weight around there. Gigson's coming in now. Going to take Montgomery out. Montgomery's going to come out with 1 foul, so Coach DeVries probably going to sit him for the rest of the quarter here.
34 seconds remaining in the first. Inbound pass will come from Varner at the baseline for the Panthers. Varner will put it into play. Plays in motion.
He's out of bounds.
Corner, yeah, steps on the
and
sideline.
We see that every game, Aaron.
It happens every time.
An opponent on the other team will knock that out. That sideline out of bounds on the far side of the gym floor is deceiving because the stands are set back further, and it's kind of a home court advantage.
We see it almost every game, Matt.
Yeah.
And
Montgomery actually comes right back in, so they want going offense defense here in the quarter.
12-10 is the score. Creston with the lead. Tigers with the ball. Inbound pass to Roeder.
I like to see the Tigers. They can pretty much hold this for 1 quarter in a quarter shot here, but that's not their MO.
Sifford down to the baseline, and it goes out of play.
This could be a 4-point swing right here. This is what I'm talking about in the quarter. If you hold that ball here and get a point, bucket could be 12-12 now. If Creston scores in the quarter, they're going to be up 4. So
Kilbarton with the ball.
I'm not a fan of
into the lane
taking quick shots when you have a chance to hold the ball in the quarter.
Hoyt drives into the high post, drops it for 2.
Tigers got 10 seconds here to get a shot up.
Hoyt picks up a couple more, 14-10. Roeder, 5 seconds. Gigstad steps back for 3.
Get in there.
It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Hoyt. He gets the shot off. It's no good. That's going to do it for the first, 14-10. Creston with the lead at the end of 1, and we'll be back after this.
Coach Nordine has informed me that Braden Schoen of Creston is indeed a football player and has been selected to play in this year's high school Shrine football game in Cedar Falls.
A good football player at that.
He'll be playing, I don't know if he's on the same team, but Red Oak's Adam Byer, one of the greatest running backs in Red Oak history, he's on that Shrine Bowl roster as well.
14-10 is our score. Tigers with the ball as we come back to action here, quarter number 2, double dribble.
got it off the leg there just a little bit.
Yep.
Tigers have done a pretty good job not turning the ball over to this point so far.
Inbound pass comes into play to Varner. Varner across the center stripe.
Tigers in the man-to-man defense here. Tigers need to crank it down a little bit here defensively.
Barton out on the right side to Schoen. High post, jumper, no good. Rebound, Roeder.
Like to see that guards coming back to help rebound for the Tigers. Tigers need that help from the guards helping with the rebounding.
Roeder with the ball right side goes to Erickson. Hits Sifford on the move. He goes down to the baseline, back to Erickson, top the key to Roeder. To Montgomery, into the high post, kicks it out to Sifford for 3 off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Schoen. Schoen to Varner. Varner takes it across the center stripe. Pulls up from the foul line. No good. Rebound Schoen underneath. Fakes it, puts it up. No good. Rebound this time is Ray. Ray to Barton out top the key. It goes to Varner for 3. No good. And finally, Roeder comes away with it for Red Oak. Number of opportunities there. That pass a little high.
Nice catch by Erickson there.
You got to keep in. That's kind of like right in the corner of the end zone, Matt.
Receiving Erickson with a 3.
It's no good. Rebound Barton.
Stolen by Montgomery.
Montgomery for 2. Reese Montgomery.
Picked his pocket. Tigers down 2.
14-12. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Parker Varner with the ball.
Good drive, good kick.
Bounce pass underneath to Schoen. He puts it up, draws the foul.
Oh, he's going to be bailed out there, a foul. Schoen has not shown me that he has a touch with basketball, so we'll see. Now, he'll probably go here and knock down 2 free throws. But
Gigstad with the foul. That's second on him.
But he certainly has the size and the strength. He's a force in there, but let's see if he can. He's got a good setup, good rotation there, but short on that shot.
Stout kid.
Yeah, my guess is he's an excellent football player for an Australian football game, and he's one of those kids, a football player that he can contribute to a basketball team because he has size and athletic ability and
physicality.
Yeah, you bet. Missed the second shot there.
No good. 14-12. Creston leads.
He's probably like how Coach Nordine was as a basketball player.
Brute force down in there. Montgomery, fade away. It's good.
Nice shot by Montgomery. Montgomery's starting to heat up now. Reese with 10 points tonight, 10 of the roads, 14 points.
And we're all tied up at 14 here now with 6 minutes to play in the first half.
Long 3.
It's no good. Touches nothing and goes out of play.
I'm not sure if Coach Schaefer liked that shot from his player there, Varner.
And the inbound pass comes to Sifford. Tied up at 14, 5:55 to play in the half. Erickson with the ball. Hands it off the Roeder. This weave going out top for the Tigers. In the corner, Erickson for 3. Not there. Fouts taps it, but then it's picked up by Driscoll.
Ethan needs a battle for positioning underneath those boards.
Here's the 3 from Schaefer. It's good. Josh
knocks
Schaefer.
It down. Josh Schaefer. Long 3 there. Creston gets to go, but so much of rebounding is where you can position yourself underneath the bucket, fighting for position before the ball comes off the rim.
Out on the right side, it goes to Sifford. 5:15 to play in the half. Sifford to Roeder. Top of the key. Erickson bounce pass tries to go inside to Montgomery, but it's knocked out of play. Tigers will keep it.
Reese does an excellent job of sealing this guy off in a low post. No, Reese is not a strong player by typical low post standards, but he has all the footwork and all the ability to know how to seal off his opponent to make sure he can give a good entry pass from the Tiger here.
Reese been playing basketball a long time, has great basketball IQ. 4:58 to play in the half. Fouts. And Erickson gets the shot off as the buzzer expires.
Yeah, Tigers just not aware of the shot clock there.
Down the corner goes to Hoyt. Into
Good
the
spin
lane.
move.
Nice
Good pump
job
fake.
by Hoyt. Fouls on the floor, but that was a nice move by Hoyt to the bucket.
You bet. And then a nice little pump fake there as well. Had all the things I like there.
Fouts with the foul. That's his first personal foul. And the Panthers will have it. The inbound pass will come from Driscoll. Driscoll will put it into play. In the corner, Barton. Cale Barton. Top key to Driscoll. Nice move to the bucket. A little running jumper. No good. Montgomery grabs it. It's knocked loose by Sand and picked up by Sifford. He takes it end to end. Dumps it to Fouts. Out to Erickson. Wide open for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Driscoll.
You just get the sense Brett needs to get one to go through. He's just a streaky shooter. He can hit it 3 in a row just as much as he missed 3 in a row. And there's a nice little pull-up there by Hoyt. And Creston now stretches out a 5-point lead. Red Oak does not want to let this snap too much. They need the bucket right here.
19-14 is the score. Out on the left side to Erickson. Sifford takes it to the hoop, kicks it to Erickson. He goes into the lane. Now top key to Fouts. Now to Roeder.
They need to rotate Ethan down low. If he's not a shooter, he needs to go low.
Trying to do a little give and go there, but it's stolen. Schaefer comes away with it. Schaefer to Sand. Tommy Sand with the ball.
Tigers need to stop here, Aaron. If you don't get to stop here, you might get to see a timeout by Coach DeVries.
Hoyt into the lane, high post
nice
jumper.
Pull up.
It's good.
Nice little under control. Went one way, spun back. He's good on that spin move and shot. Tigers now, just a minute ago, were tied up. Now they're down 7.
21-14 is the score. 3:17 to play in the half. Here's Montgomery for 3.
Oh, nothing but net.
Reese Montgomery.
Easy from the 3. Big shot there. Tigers needed that.
21-17 is the score. Topsky Hoyt with the ball. Drives down the blocks on the left side.
And that's going to be 2 on Montgomery. I think they need to take Montgomery off Hoyt, Aaron. Montgomery's too valuable offensively to put him on their best player.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to make a defense adjustment there. Reese has got 2 fouls, so he's going to be out for this half now. We'll see how the Tigers.
They called that on number 4, which is Sifford.
Okay.
That's who they put it. They contributed that to 4. Shot was good.
So 2 on Sifford. Same way as Sifford. He'll have to be careful now as well. Sifford and Montgomery are 2 guys you really don't want to get in foul trouble.
Was that shot good? It was not.
It was not.
From Hoyt.
Yeah, I was a little surprised there. I thought that foul was on Montgomery.
I did too.
Sifford must have got a hand in there we didn't see.
Here's the second one from Hoyt. This one's good. Hoyt's, at least here in the second quarter, has been good with that pull-up jumper.
Creston has stayed in man-to-man. They have not pressed yet.
Right side Erickson with the ball. 22-17.
Gurney in there for Tigers now. Mason Gurney, is he a freshman or a sophomore?
Montgomery hits it to Erickson. Back to Montgomery. Top key to Fisher. Over to left side. Roeder for 3 off the left wing. It's no good. Rebound Hoyt. Hoyt across the timeline.
Montgomery on Hoyt again. Good help there by Roeder.
Roeder comes
There's
away
that
with
steal.
it. And
just got ahead of himself there and turns the ball over.
Yeah, coming away with the Driscoll end-to-end. Kicks it in the corner. Here's the three-pointer from Schaefer. It's no good.
Over the back.
Over the back on Hoyt.
And that will be 2 on him. So that's 2 on Hoyt. If indeed, we're not sure the foul calls, but it is on Hoyt, so that's 2 on him. That's big. He may sit here. He will. Coach Schaefer take him out. He'll sit here probably for the rest of the half. So Creston's leading scorer is off the floor here with 2:15 to go. We're with a chance to cut into this gap here. Shown back in for the Panthers. Out goes Barton.
Roeder with the ball for the Tigers. 2:12 to play in the half. Roeder right to left across the center stripe. Sets the play. Goes left to Montgomery. Drives to the blocks. Spins. Picks up the dribble. Out top key to Roeder. Fisher for 3 from the right side.
Big shot there by Fisher. Boy, that's good to see. Mace the ace. Knocked down the 3.
22-20 is our score. Creston leads with 1:49 to play in the half.
Good steal there.
Sand has it knocked loose, and we're going to have a foul on the play. I believe it will be on Sand.
Yeah, boy, turnover their hands, those active hands by the Tigers. And they have cranked it down defensively here since that first quarter, Aaron. They're doing a much better job in their half-court defense, creating steals, stopping the direct drives of the hoop.
1:41 to play. There's Sifford into the lane, kicks it to Erickson, travels with the ball.
One of the few turnovers by Tigers. Tigers have, for the most part, taken care of the ball here. Down 2, 1:36 to go in the half.
Inbound pass to Driscoll. Driscoll takes it across the center stripe. Showing some patience here.
Varner.
Yeah, looks at the 3.
Tigers don't need to go out and Schoen. He's not a threat to score out there.
Schoen, now to Sand behind the arc. Sand with the ball. Works his way down to the baseline.
Tiger bench really giving their teammates a lot of encouragement there. They're going to get called for a foul, but a great defense effort there by the Tigers. That's going to be on Montgomery, though.
Yeah,
right?
That's on Montgomery. That's his second.
So Montgomery will sit the bench here for the rest of the quarter.
Here we go. The inbound pass will come from Schaefer. Hits Sand, blocked by Gigstad.
He came back. I think the big play there. I think the refs missed. The Creston player was out of bounds, came back in, touched the ball.
Varner knocks down a three.
But a big 3-point. That's a big play right there, Aaron.
25-20. Creston leads with 53 seconds to play in the half.
That was a huge play there. Tigers need to score here to try to – they want to give up a lead here, to get too far behind. Right now, there's going to be another call, another turnover there. I guess they're going to call for palming.
Yep.
I'm all for that as long as they call that consistently. A lot of players palm the ball, don't they, Aaron?
They watch, yes.
What we considered as palming is not what it is. I mean, the dribbler right here is coming up is a palm.
Yeah. Coming across the timeline. Kicking it out to the corner. Sand drives into the blocks. Jump blocked by Gigstad. Sifford, 30 seconds. Out to Gigstad. Knock loose. Sand comes away with it.
Tigers just turning the ball over too much here in the last minute, Aaron.
Varner with the ball across the center stripe. 20 seconds. On the left side, it goes to Sand.
I like the energy coming from the Red Oak bench.
15 seconds. Left side, Driscoll. Driscoll to Varner. Varner works his way down in the lane, have a foul on the play.
But good effort there by the Tigers. That'll put Creston at the line, Aaron, for 15 foul on the Tigers.
Fouls on Gigstad. That's 3 on Landon, I believe. It is.
Yep.
And it's going to send Parker Varner to the line, his first opportunity from line with 6.5 seconds remaining in the half.
Tigers will have the last shot here. You think at worst they'll go down 7 at half if Creston player makes both his free throws here. But
shot's good from Varner. Substitution into the game, Fouts, and Gigstad will take a seat with 3 personal fouls. 26-20 now at the line. Parker Varner, first shot was good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Tigers ball.
So Tigers with 6 seconds to go here. If you have to go full court here, the full length of the court, with Sifford here, you think you just give him the ball and say jet it up the court. He's going to let it roll in, and here we go.
Sifford gets it across the timeline, into the lane, end to end. We're going to have a foul on the Schoen.
They're going to say 2 shots, I think, Aaron.
Yeah. Fouls on Schoen.
You think he was in a shooting motion?
It didn't look like it.
Yeah, from a rope perspective, you'll take it, but I don't know.
It didn't look like it.
But anyway, 2 shots here. 2.5 seconds to go in a half.
Sifford at the line. Shot's good. First free throw for Braden Sifford this evening. He has now 3 points in the ball game. Into the game is Beeson. Erickson takes the seat. 2.5 seconds on the clock. 26-21 is our score. Sifford's second shot in and out. No good. Rebound. Get the shot off.
Ooh.
It is no good. That's it for the first half. 26-21 at the end of the first. We'll be back after this.
Oh.
Red Oak, Aaron West along with Matt Davis and Melanie West. Let me give you some stats here from the first half. Mason Fisher has 3 points in the ball game off of a three-pointer. Braden Sifford with 3 points, including 1 of 2 from the foul line. Brett Erickson with 2 points. Reese Montgomery has 13 points here in the first half, including a three-pointer for the Red Oak Tigers. For the Creston Panthers, Rhett Driscoll with 5 points, 1 of 1 from the foul line. Josh Schaefer has 3 points. Parker Varner with 9 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Jake Hoyt has 9 points, 1 of 3 from the foul line. And Braden Schoen, 0 of 2 from the foul line.
I think the second half, we always talk about, the first 3 or 4 minutes, second half being crucial. And it really, truly is, because Red Oak's down 5. This game can go either direction here. Red Oak can kind of hang in here, get back, narrow this gap, run the game in the fourth quarter. Creston gets on a run here, coming in the second half. They spread this out to 10, 12-point game. It's a whole other type of game. So the longer Red Oak can hang in the game and take it in the fourth quarter, the better the Red Oak chances are. But they've got to come out in the second half, and they've got to continue that effort in the second quarter. I thought they really decided to crank down a little bit that second quarter defensively, became more active with their hands. Creston wasn't getting the direct drives to the basket. It seemed confusing that first quarter with what they were playing, man-to-man, zone. But the adjustments were made, and they did a much better. In fact, I think Creston only probably scored, 14 to 10 at half or a quarter. So I think that Creston might have got 7, 8 points at. They got 10 points, 12 points maybe that second half. But much better job anyway for Red Oak in the second quarter defensively. And then Red Oak's got to make some more threes. We talked about that pregame that Red Oak's got to knock down some threes. They've hit a couple, but they need to get more. Erickson needs to get going. Fisher hit a good 3 for them, but you don't have to have a high percentage, but you've got to make those threes occasionally to hang in this game for Red Oak, because that's such an important part of their offense.
Absolutely. Let's look at action that has taken place earlier this evening in freshman boys play. It was Red Oak over Creston by a score of 66-38 in freshman boys play. Junior varsity boys play, Red Oak comes out on top 45-37. In varsity girls play, it was Creston over Red Oak 64-36. We're at halftime, 26-21, Creston with the lead.
It's 10-3 in the NFC wildcard playoff game. Rams over the Vikings. My neighbor, Kerry Carlson, is flying his Viking flag proudly today. He's the only one left in the neighborhood flying this NFL team flag. I guess the Chiefs fans
they're
there. They wait until the next round, I guess. But
yeah. The Bears, Matt.
The Bears are, I think Coach Nordine, I want Coach Nordine to be my Chicago Bear coach. I think I have ultimate faith that Coach Nordine will be better than any of the NFL coaches the Bears had. Coach Nordine knows what he's doing out there.
Well, now he might, if he did that, he could get some tickets for you.
He could get me tickets. But he's an Eagle fan. Unfortunately, Coach Nordine's an Eagles fan, so he's probably waiting for the Eagles head coaching job to come open. But
let's take a quick break, Matt. We'll be back with the second half after this. Matt, second half, 26-21. Creston with the lead. Has Red Oak led or has Creston led the entire game?
No, but Red Oak has got tied it up a couple times. We've seen Red Oak make a run, get back into it, and then they kind of Creston counters. So Red Oak get back in the game. They need to stay in this game, keep that score close, try to get ahead here, but keep the game deeper into the game. Give yourself a chance in that fourth quarter for the Tigers here as they battle up playing this Class 3A team.
Yeah.
A little Class 2A Tigers hanging with the big, tough Class 3A Creston Panthers here.
So I think, like you said, Matt, first few minutes of this third quarter, pretty important for the Tigers.
Creston will start with the basketball.
Yep. Inbound pass comes to Driscoll into the backcourt. Driscoll with the ball, across the timeline. Around to the right side he goes. Here's the three-pointer.
Wide open shot there. Nice shot. Creston with the big bucket right out of halftime. Just like that, Aaron, they're up 8.
29-21. Tigers with the ball. Varner, nice shot.
Tigers are going to need to pick it up defensively. They're going to need to get good quality shots on the offensive end. Cannot turn the ball over like they did in the first half if they're going to have a chance to win here.
Roeder with the ball, works his way down to the baseline, pulls up long two. It's no good. Whoa. And
foul is going to probably be on Montgomery. Hoyt took a hard tumble to the floor there. I think he'll be all right. He's rolling around a little bit, but he's in some pain there. But I think the foul will be.
He's all right.
But, yeah, third foul on Montgomery already. So just 30 seconds in the second half here, and Red Oak already it's going to be Gray basketball. I think Red Oak's thinking it's their basketball. Red Oak's still confused here, I think, as to whose ball it is.
Yeah, it's Creston's ball, and I think Creston's maybe confused.
I think everyone's confused.
Everybody's, what are we doing? Where are we
at? It's like my first and second grade. You're going this direction.
Here we go.
It's Roeder with another steal.
No, Carson Roeder.
Thought Carson came up steal. They're going to say it went off him out of bounds. It'll be Creston basketball again here. So Tigers up against it already in the first 30 seconds here, Aaron. This is a big defensive stop here for the Tigers.
Well, and Montgomery picked up the third foul. I mean, there's just a lot there. And Varner takes it across the timeline. Parker Varner. Into the lane he goes. Three-pointer from Schaefer is no good. Rebound, Roeder. Over to Gigstad, stolen by Varner.
Tigers have had a lot of transition turnovers offensively, Aaron. They're just not doing a good job offensively in their transition game, and in too much of a hurry, too many errant passes.
Driscoll with the ball, comes around to the top of the key, slows it down just a bit, spins his way in the lane, little jumper right in front, no good, rebound Gigstad.
I really think Red Oak is a team that needs to be a controlled running game. They're not like teams in the past, Aaron. We've seen Red Oak teams really want to push the pace, but I don't think this team is quite that way.
Inlet pass by Sifford is stolen, and coming away with it, Varner.
2 turnovers in a row for the Tigers.
Yeah, Varner goes left to Ray, then in the corner, back to Ray, out to Varner. Varner gets it to Schaefer. Ray, Sand.
Good back cut there.
Yeah, hits Driscoll on the move. He puts it up. It's no good. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Montgomery. Out to Roeder on the left side. Roeder with the ball. Looks at the three. Gets it to Sifford out at center circle. 5:59 to play in the third. Roeder deep three. Go, no good. Rebound snagged by Driscoll. Outlet pass to the other end of Varner right at the baseline. He goes across.
Dangerous pass there. Nice catch by
fouls on Giggs.
Tanner Ray, but they're going to call a foul.
Oh, no, it's on Erickson.
Erickson, that's his second team foul on Red Oak.
I didn't see that. It was off ball, I guess. Inbound pass will come from Ray, the baseline. Ray out to Driscoll. Goes across
long
the
three.
No good. Rebound, Sifford.
Yeah, that's a long three. I don't think Creston wants that type of shot.
Corner goes to Erickson, back to Sifford, right side, out to Gigstad, now top of the key, swinging around quickly to Roeder. Bounce pass down to the blocks to Montgomery, spins, puts up that little jumper, It's good for 2.
Creston has not doubled Montgomery in the low post tonight, Aaron. They're playing pretty straight up.
Yeah. 29-23 is our score.
Tigers lost defensively again there, Aaron.
Ray for 3. Man.
Again, Tigers just not identifying defensively, Aaron. That was a wide open 3.
Tanner Ray, it's 32-23. Down inside Montgomery. That little jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sand. Down to Ray in the corner.
Again,
he's open
not
again.
recognizing, Aaron. Not recognizing.
It's up, no good. Rebound Roeder.
Fortunate there that the miss on the shot.
Roeder on the right side. Works his way down into the lane. A little fade away, no good. Rebound pulled down by Varner. Parker Varner across the timeline to the top of the key. Hands it off to Sand, who comes around right. Driscoll. Driscoll to the foul line. Jumper. Good.
Driscoll's a solid ball player. Kind of a timeout here, Red Oak.
We'll take it with them. 34-23 is the score with 4:27 to play in the third. We'll be back. Back 34-23, man, we said it. The first few minutes of that third quarter important, and boy, Creston came out on fire.
Yeah, Red Oaks just turned the ball over and is not, they haven't scored, but I think really more in that defense than they have been giving up uncontested threes, and they just haven't locked in defense. So we saw them make the adjustments there in the second quarter of the Tigers, but they've lost their way again here starting in the second half.
Yeah. Over the right side, it goes to Sifford. Now Gigstad with the ball. Sifford on the right wing. 4:15 to play in the third. Tigers working it around the perimeter. Now underneath goes Montgomery, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, good ball movement there. Worked around the reverse side. Again, Montgomery getting one-on-one down there, and he's got 17 points. I go to Reese until they make him double on him.
Hoyt back into the game, puts it up. It's no good. Grabs his own board. Tries it again. This time it's good.
And again, Hoyt had the advantage there because, Montgomery doesn't want to pick up his 4th foul.
Roeder with the ball for the Tigers. It's 36-25. Creston leads with 3:42 to play in the third.
Tigers are going to get Erickson going here.
And there's Gigstad with the board and the putback.
Offensive rebound putback. That's a good thing to see from Mr. Gigstad. That's what I like to see Landon do. His first bucket of the night.
Hoyt goes around to the right side.
Tigers need to buckle down on the defensively.
Shot goes up in the foul. Schaefer puts a shot up.
That's on Sifford, or who's that on?
I think it is on Sifford. That's 3 on Sifford.
So the two main players of the Tigers both sitting on 3 fouls with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to send Josh Schaefer to the line. But this is his first opportunity from the line here this evening.
Red Oak with 3 team fouls this quarter. Creston with none.
Shot was good. It's a 10-point lead now for Creston, 37-27. Second shot from Schaefer is good. Gets the shooter's roll there.
Shown in the game now. Out goes Schaefer.
And also coming into the game is Rydberg, and Gigstad takes a seat.
Yeah, Coach DeVries showing some different guys off the bench tonight. We saw Mason Gurney get a few minutes in the first half. Now Dylan Rydberg here in this, trying to give Gigstad a little bit of break.
Yeah.
Montgomery just bullies his 3 through there.
Nice move to the bucket by Montgomery.
I don't know if Coach Schaefer's upset with the referee or upset with his player there, but
Foul's on Sand. That's his second personal foul. And it's going to send Reese Montgomery to the line. Now, Reese has 17 points in the game, but he has not been to the foul line. This will be his first opportunity from the line. You mentioned the consistency of Reese down in the blocks. He's just really solid, really consistent. First shot was up and no good.
Yeah, I mean, Reese hits a high percentage because he's down in that low post area, and we did see him knock down a 3, but that's a rarity for him tonight. He's worked on his free throw shooting to up that percentage as well throughout the year.
Second shot was good. It's 10-point lead.
But Reese is still guarding Hoyt in man-to-man here.
Down underneath, Schoen puts it up. It's no good. Rebound, Rydberg.
Yeah, Schoen has shown no ability to score down low, so let him shoot all night long. Reese with another 3.
And it's good.
Reese Montgomery showing out tonight. 21 points on the night, and we're here still 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
38-31 is our score. Creston with the lead. Hoyt spins his way to the foul line. Picks up the dribble.
Tigers making a little run here. You get a stop here, Aaron. Be big for the Tigers.
Hoyt takes it into the lane, fakes it, takes it, no good. Rebound, Rydberg.
Rydberg with 2 rebounds off the bench for the Tigers.
Back-to-back rebounds for Rydberg. Here's Sifford taking it to the
hoop. There it goes.
The bucket's good. Count it.
You bet. Braden Sifford with that hard right-hand dribble drive gets it to go. We'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Tigers can cut this to 4 just like that.
Foul's going to be on Driscoll, I do believe, and that's his first.
See if Sifford makes this free throw, Aaron. Let's see if the Tigers go to some sort of press here.
Sifford at the line. Yeah, it's 38-33. Sifford can cut it to 4 if he converts. Shot's good from Braden Sifford.
Tigers show a little bit of a press here, but not much. They're going to stay in that man-to-man half-court defense.
Varner with the ball, right side. Comes around top of the key, then back right, into the lane. Baseline to Schoen. Out to Driscoll. He drives underneath, fakes it, kicks it to Hoyt on the baseline.
Good
left
ball
side.
Fake. Good
Hoyt,
spin.
Nice.
He loves that
Boy,
spin.
What a move to the bucket by Hoyt.
You've got to know that's his go-to move. You know, that spin move, he's deadly on that. And nice job there by Hoyt. His team needed the bucket, and he got it.
Sifford takes it to the hoop and puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebounds batted around. Hoyt comes down with it. 40-34 with a minute 45 to play in the third. Out the top ski is Varner. Around to the right side. Varner with the ball. Finds Barton.
So Rydberg now on Hoyt.
Driscoll for 3. It's no good. Tigers ball.
I like the adjustment, put Montgomery on Schoen. But Schoen is going to go out of the game now. So, you know, Schoen is a good athlete, but he's not a threat to score on the basketball court. So he's off the floor now. So they bring in Schaefer.
Tigers ball. Minute 25 to play in the third. Sifford with the ball. Comes around to the right side. Backs up. Sets the play. A minute 17. Then into the lane.
They're going to call him for
palm of the ball.
Man, second time.
Yeah.
Braden, and I say, I mean, if it's, I guess we've seen Braden do that move all year long. So, I mean.
40-34 is the score.
I think palming is kind of like traveling. I mean, the Euro step thing now is really an extra step. That's really what that is.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just that's the way the game has evolved. You're getting a little bit more than a step and a half, and you're able to palm the ball. But I don't agree with all that, but that's the way. There's a good back cut.
Down to the baseline it goes. Knocked loose by Roeder. Nice job by Roeder, but the Panthers will keep it. Foul on Rydberg. That'll be his first.
Foul on Rydberg. That will be, is that the 4th or 15th foul? That's a 14th foul on Rose, so no shots yet for Creston. 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Big defensive stand here for the Tigers.
Hoyt puts it into play. Down to the baseline it goes to
Good
Barton.
cut.
Hoyt takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. Gurney.
A little chit-chat there between Hoyt and Gurney. Hoyt, the senior, talking to Gurney. Gurney's getting some varsity playing minutes tonight.
Hoyt at the line. Was that shot good?
Shot was good.
Jake Hoyt.
So Sifford back in, Gurney out, Rydberg out. Good job there by Dylan Rydberg in there, I thought, for his time, Aaron. Contributed some rebounding there,
Absolutely.
some height. Gave some good minutes there for the Tigers.
41-34, 54 seconds to play in the third. Here's the second shot from Hoyt. Short off the front of the rim. Erickson with the board gets it to Sifford, and Sifford brings it across the timeline. Top of the key goes right to Erickson. Now to Roeder. Erickson, top of the key. Out to Montgomery and Roeder with the ball. Roeder into the lane, fakes it, takes it, blocked by Hoyt.
Yeah.
That's picked up by Sand. And then Varner brings it across the timeline. Parker Varner. Right side to Schaefer.
Steal.
Stolen by Sifford. Nice anticipation. He's going for the layup. It's good for 2. Braden Sifford.
Live ball turnovers, Aaron. Automatic 2 almost every time.
And it's 41-36. There's 10 seconds to play.
Big defensive stop here. You think get a sense of Roke could get a hold here. They'll have some momentum going in the fourth quarter.
Hoyt has it knocked loose by Fisher. We have a foul on the play.
Be 2 shots here for Hoyt.
Hoyt at the line. He's 2 of 4. Nope. He is 2 of 5.
2 of 5. Make it 2 of 6.
That shot's no good.
Tigers need to box out here, get this rebound. If he misses, if he makes it, you'll have
2 seconds.
Sifford with a full court run on the inbounds here with 2.1 to go if he makes.
Here's the shot. Good.
So Tigers will going to actually inbound it. Long pass ahead
to Roeder.
Carter. Roeder shot up.
It's no good. That's going to do it for the third. Creston with the lead, 42-36. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Here we go for the fourth quarter, 42-36. You're going to go pitch a tent, Matt?
The students at Iowa State are camping out tonight and tomorrow night, waiting in line for tickets for Iowa State-Kansas game. What's it going to be wind chill tonight?
The wind chill's going to be 5 to 10 below. Here.
Holy goodness.
You were a college student.
I did that actually, but we did it for the Bruce Springsteen tickets for the Born on the USA tour. We did camp out.
Montgomery with the ball into the lane for the Tigers. Kicks it out to the right side to Erickson. Fisher looks at the 3. Now to Erickson. Out to Sifford. Sifford sets the play.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
7.5 minutes.
Beeson in there now for the Tigers. 8 on the shot clock.
Sifford long 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Varner.
Yeah. Sifford's a good ball player, but 3-point is not his type of shots.
Sifford does so well cutting to the basket.
No, he does.
Hoyt with the ball for the Panthers.
Hoyt now guarded by Erickson. He's hard to stay in front of.
Into the lane.
Good pass.
Boy, Varner was wide open underneath.
A nice pass by Hoyt. He came to his jump stop in the middle lane, found his teammate. Creston out to 8-point lead now, and you get the sense here Tigers really need a bucket.
Erickson
down hanging around here.
Sifford now to Fisher. Fisher with the ball left side finds Beeson. Erickson. Sifford drives to the bucket. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Barton.
He carried the ball there. I'm seeing some carrying there, but
here's a shot from Varner. No good. Rebound pulled down, and now Hoyt with the ball out behind the arc. Pressure from Sifford. Jump long 2. No good. Rebound.
It's going to stay with Creston. Jump ball. I thought it was clearly going to be off Red Oak there, but they're going to call a jump ball here. This possession will give it to Creston.
6:20 to play in the ball game. 44-36. Creston with the lead.
Red Oak really right on the edge here of losing contact with Creston here.
Tanner Ray will put it into play out to Driscoll. He finds Hoyt in the high post. There's Driscoll. Drives to the bucket. Nice move to the bucket, just didn't convert.
Yeah, he used his left hand there.
Erickson, not a rotor. Sifford with the ball, goes left to Montgomery into the blocks. Montgomery for 2.
Boy, that's just right there. Nice look by Erickson to get him the ball, and Reese was quick to the baseline. It's now a 6-point lead for Creston here. Red Oak needs to string together some stops here, Aaron. Hoyt's pretty much going one-on-one.
Stripped by Roeder. Roeder has it, taking it end-to-end, off of the glass.
I think slapping the glass, I guess, is allowed in high school basketball. I thought that was a technical, but it will be Red Oak ball underneath their basket here.
44-38.
Tigers are going to need a double on Hoyt, I think, Aaron, because pretty much he is going one-on-one, and I think the Tigers need to try to take that away.
He's their go-to guy here. It's tapped, and Driscoll steals it.
Bad pass.
Roeder gets back. Taps it loose. Roeder.
You can see why that kid leads the league in steals.
Beeson puts up the little jumper for 2.
Nice little cut. Tigers cut it to 4. I think Roeder's checking his snaz to see if he's got a bloody nose. There's going to be a foul there on Beeson with the push.
Yeah.
First foul on Red Oak this quarter.
Beeson kind of ran into him.
Roeder's kind of checking himself there, making sure his teeth and his nose are all there. I think he's trying to hold it from bleeding.
Yeah. Took a pretty good shot to the nose. Inbound pass to Driscoll. He goes to the right side. Kicks it to the corner to Varner. Now up top to Sand. Out to Hoyt.
Yeah, I think Roeder's bleeding out there and from the nose.
Nice move to the bucket by Hoyt. There's that.
Yeah, they're going to have to double team him, Aaron, because he's just pretty much just getting in the middle of the court and going one-on-one and getting buckets.
Yeah, timeout on the court here. 5:09 to play in the ball game. 46-40 is our score. Let me tell you the other scores tonight. In freshman play, it was Red Oak over Creston, 66-38. Junior varsity boys play, it was Red Oak over Creston, 45-37. In varsity girls play, Creston comes out on top, 64-36. We're in the fourth quarter. Creston with the lead in varsity boys play, 46-40.
Yeah, Red Oak's there. They're right there. They've got to string together some stops, and they're going to need to knock down some threes here, I think, to get over the hump here and get in the lead. But every time they've gotten right back to a tie, Creston goes on a run here. So you got to have a sustained period of basketball here, a couple, 2 or 3 minutes of good defense and good offense for the Tigers if they're going to get over the hump here and get in the lead.
Here we go.
Tigers with all their starters out there except Beeson. Beeson's in the game now.
And Sifford with the ball goes right, top the key to Erickson, out to Sifford now. Quickly down underneath to Montgomery. No good. Rebound Beeson.
Good ball rotation.
Erickson for 3. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery.
There'll be a foul on Creston here. Reese goes up and gets that rebound, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Red Oak crowd really now into it here behind the Red Oak bench.
A little bit of frustration on that play.
First team foul on Creston this quarter. So each team, that very important 5-team foul scenario, at least not yet, is coming into play this quarter.
4:52 to play in the ball game. Inbound pass to Montgomery. Works his way in the lane. There's that little jump hook. Good for 2.
Sweet. Nice little baby hook over that right shoulder with his left hand.
He is so hard to stop with that. 46-42.
Tigers got Montgomery on Hoyt now. Need to be careful. Montgomery's got 3 fouls. Creston needs to find Hoyt out here. He's their go-to guy.
Right, down underneath it goes in the corner. Driscoll for 3. It's good.
Big shot there by Driscoll from the corner. Good job by Creston to find him in the corner. Creston ran good offense there.
49-42. Sifford with the ball. Goes right to Erickson. Down to Sifford in the corner. Sifford comes back around the arc. 4:10 to play in the ball game. Erickson for 3 off the right side.
He gets one to go.
Brett
Timeout.
Erickson for 3. We'll take it with them. 49-45. Creston with the lead with 4 minutes to play in the ball game. We'll be back after this. We're back at it. 4:01 to play in the ball game. Creston has the ball. Full court press here from the Tigers. Inbound pass comes to Ray and then back to Hoyt.
Montgomery on Hoyt. Tigers need to help on Hoyt here.
Down to the baseline is shown. Back to Hoyt.
Gigson needs to come up, step up assertively. There's good defense.
Knocked loose. Hoyt tried to step through it. Then it's tapped by Driscoll. Picked up by Montgomery.
Tigers just trying to push it on the transition too much.
Ray with the ball. Foul on Roeder.
Yeah, Tigers create their own, but they're in too much of a hurry to get down the court, Aaron. A lot of their turnovers have come in transition offensively tonight.
That's Roeder's first foul on the evening, surprisingly enough, is given how many turnovers he's created.
You know, between Roeder and Sifford, they create so many steals. They do just a fantastic job defensively. I wouldn't want to play offense against them.
Here we go. Right side it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer back top of the key. Over to the left side to Barton.
Creston really spacing their offense now. I thought that was a travel, but good step through there.
Yeah, Barton picks up a couple.
Good job by Creston. They spaced out their offense on that series.
3:20 to play in the ball game. 51-45. Gigstad to Roeder.
Something with the clock here.
I think shot clock. The officials timeout.
They're going to reset it or guess they estimate what time it is and all that razzmatazz. Razzmatazz.
Is that a basketball term?
No, that's more of a razzle dazzle is more of a basketball. You know, razzmatazz is kind of a. I don't know what that is. I've been. I mean, pick a number and put on the clock and let's play.
Here we go.
We're gonna have a timeout ready.
Yes, 30-second timeout by the Tigers.
Ref is joking that he's going to go to review and check it. There is no. Take it back to Hawkeye 10 Control Central.
Yes.
We could check it on our cameras, I suppose.
I think you go back and I think maybe I don't know if it timed out already or not to get that clip, Mel.
Eli Bells would have to be here for that.
51-45 is our score. Creston with the lead. This has been it's been a ball game.
Yeah,
it's been tight. I mean,
Red Oak's never had control of the game.
No.
I don't think Creston's ever lost control of the game. Red Oak has made some runs, but hasn't been able to get over that hump to get in the lead. And, you know, Red Oak's got 3 minutes to go here. They've hung in there. They played well, but the difference between winning and losing is being able to sustain the play here and force yourself to the lead here. So Red Oak needs a bucket here. Get some defense and try to win this last 3 minutes of this game.
Tigers with the ball. 30 seconds was put back on the shot clock is where it was at. Sifford with the ball. Round to the right side. Behind the arc. Goes to Montgomery. Down to the blocks. Right side. Little jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Gray. Or Barton, rather. Barton with the board. Down to the other end. It's almost. As Tanner Ray draws the foul. I think that will be on Roeder. That's number 2. On Carson.
Be 2 shots for Creston because he was an act of shooting. So, you know, Creston pushed the ball up well there. Creston has beaten Red Oak down the floor quite a bit on their offensive transition as well. And I think Red Oak needs to work on that a little bit, finding their guys. I think Red Oak plays better in the half court, Aaron, than they do offensively and defensively. I just don't know if this is a really – as we've seen in years past, they're just not as solid in their transition type of play.
Ray gets them both. A couple of big ones there for the Panthers.
And that's not a knock on the team. That's just the style of the players. I think
every team is different.
Yeah. I think that's just the way that these kids play better to me. They play better when it's a little bit more of a half-court game than a transition up and down type game.
53-45 out on the left side to Montgomery. 2:45 to play in the ball game.
When you got a Hunter Gillen and a Max DeVries, those guys can get from end to end, you know.
Sifford with the ball. Takes the deep 3. It's good.
Hayden gets one to go.
There you go, Braden Sifford.
Needed that. Senior steps up there. 5-point game here.
53-48. Creston with the ball. 2.5 minutes to play.
Deflection there.
Knocked out of play. Yep, Creston will keep it.
I think Tigers really need to focus here on Hoyt, especially if Reston's going to try to, I would assume, take this shot clock down. But they need to really come hard and double on Hoyt to make someone else beat him if they're going to get beat here.
Hoyt, inbound pass to Varner. Varner drives to the blocks.
Good pass.
Boy, right underneath, wide open was Schaefer.
Nice cut by Schaefer. Nice pass by Varner. And 2 points there for the Panthers.
55-48. Creston leads. Roeder with the ball for the Tigers.
Creston.
Sifford, another long three. No good. Rebound, Hoyt. Hoyt's a good ball player.
Yeah, Creston's again. Tigers not getting back defensively again.
Yeah,
Lucky they missed, went there, but Tigers are fortunate.
Pretty much wide open, Barton, and the Tigers come away with the board. Sifford spins to the bucket, draws the foul.
He'll shoot 2.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Tigers are Tigers are a pretty good team. You know, every time we talk about this, but they're playing up a Class 3A team, and we have seen what I see tonight that we saw in the first half of the season before Christmas is competitiveness, fight, and desire tonight from the Tigers. And, boy, you can't ask for much more than that. They're giving good effort tonight. And tip your hat to Creston. They're playing well, making shots, doing what they need to do to stay in the lead here.
Braden Sifford's first shot was no good. 55-48. A minute 51 to play in the ball game. Second shot's no good.
And there's 2 free throws.
And Varner grabbed the rebound, gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt takes it across the center stripe.
Tigers may need a foul here, but you got to find out the right guy to foul.
Bounce pass down underneath the Varner. Out of the corner. Here's the
no hesitation there.
Barton with the shot, no
I'm
good.
not sure Coach Schaefer wanted that shot.
Roeder to Sifford. A minute and a half to play in the ball game. Gigstad bounce pass inside to Montgomery. It's knocked loose and picked up by Barton.
They call double dribble. I think that was a little makeup call. I think there was a foul there on someone coming over Montgomery's back, but nonetheless, they'll stay with Red Oak here.
Mason Fisher into the game. Landon Gigstad takes the seat.
Tigers got a bevy of three-point shooters out there. They're going to have to knock some down here. A 3 here could get it within 4 by my math.
Inbound pass into the backcourt to Sifford. Minute 19.
They're going to need something quick here.
Needs to start happening. Sifford with the ball.
Sifford gets open threes.
No good. Rebound.
Good job by Creston to get the rebound.
Yep.
And now they're going to have someone wide open on the other end.
Yeah,
Red Oak's not getting back.
Driscoll with the little reverse layup.
Yeah, Red Oak just not recognizing defensively when Creston leaks a guy out deep. They've got to get back, have someone back.
And it's a 9-point game now, 57-48. Creston with the lead, 59 seconds to play in the ball game, Matt.
I think Coach Drees and his comments will be happy with that effort, with what we have. You know, I think if Red Oak keeps bringing this level of effort, you know, we can talk about things they need to do better defensively and offensively and all that, but Red Oak was engaged in this game, and what I like about Red Oak, they kept trying to land shots in this game tonight. You know, they got down, but they come back, you know, and I like the fact that their bench was really engaged in the game at several moments there in the game. I think that's very important, and Ronnie played a lot of guys tonight. We saw a lot of guys come. I think he played more guys tonight than I've seen in any game this year, you know, guys getting on the floor. So all that, and that might be a product of the fact
they have a big week.
Yeah, a lot of games they got to turn around and have a big rival game tomorrow. So you want to maybe, when you can, get some minutes from some guys, some rest, so they're fresh as they can going into this week. But, you know, all in all, I think Red Oak is, you know, you want to win the game. It's going to be difficult now, down 9 with this sign, but a lot of positive for Red Oak tonight.
Okay.
Tip your hat to Creston. Coach Schaefer's team has played well. Hoyt is a really good basketball player. We've seen him just be able to create off the dribble and get shots, and Varner's played well. And
Tigers ball, inbound pass will come from Montgomery.
Most of Creston turnovers come on steals from Roeder and Sifford. It's not like they just turned it over.
Roeder with the ball goes right to Fisher in the corner. Out top of the key, it's
There's
stolen.
a steal.
And just going to work some time off the clock here. Schaefer went right to the corner.
Stolen by Red Oak.
Yeah, Roeder comes away with it, and we're going to have a foul on the play. Driscoll.
Only the third team foul on Creston here, so.
Yeah, I mean, that was Schaefer really had a wide open layup and just chooses to go to the corner.
I wonder if he's related to Bryce Schaefer.
I don't know the answer
his
to
coach.
That. Seems like that may be the case.
Maybe.
Here we go. Inbound pass into the backcourt to Sifford. Sifford to the right side. Into the lane he goes. Nice job by Braden. Bucket's good.
And one. So Braden go line here. Will have a chance to get this within 6 with 36 seconds to go. Ruff's going to have to foul. If he makes it, they're going to have to foul right away. Well, regardless, going to have to foul right away.
Fouls on Driscoll. That's his third. Erickson into the game. Montgomery takes a seat.
Reese Montgomery, 25 points tonight. Boy, I don't know what his career high. I think he's gotten in the 30s, hasn't he, this year, I think, at one time, I think. But just a great game by Reese tonight.
Here is Sifford.
And he played
and one's good.
Down.
From Braden.
Creston does a good job inbounding it here.
Oh, we have a foul on the play.
But, Reese played almost that whole second half with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
And then commit another one, and he was effective offensively. Had to give up a little bit on that defensive end, but, and Reese comes back in the game here. But, you got to play defense. I'm not suggesting you can just have an offense-only play here, but Reese is so valuable offensively.
Schaefer inbound pass to Driscoll into the backcourt. Foul on Roeder.
That is, I think, the 5th team foul on Red Oak, so that will put Crescent at line for 2 here. Driscoll will go to line. What's he done from the line tonight, Mr. Aaron?
Driscoll is 1 of 1 from the foul line.
So he's never missed a free throw, ever.
Yeah, not tonight, he hasn't.
Tonight.
He's perfect.
He's perfect.
Perfect
He's
tonight.
perfect tonight. He's perfect from the free throw line. Creston fans are annoyed with us.
Shot's good.
But he makes it. He goes through the announcer's jinx.
He drops it.
And he drops it. Good shot there by the young man.
Driscoll. 58-51, 29 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's the second one.
Nice shot.
Gets them both. Gets them both, Matt.
Knocks them down. Says, take that, Red Oak announcer. There's my 2 free throws. And a timeout here by Red Oak.
We'll take it. We'll take it with them. 59-51, 29 seconds to play in the ball game. Right back after this. Fine sponsors both on the radio and on our streaming that make it possible for us to be here. Thanks to those folks, and that would include sponsors like Davis Taylor Insurance, one of our sports sponsors. Let's Talk Sports sponsor as well.
I know those guys. Aaron, congratulations and great job by you tonight. You have played sick. You sucked it up tonight and played injured and ill and did this game. And you'll be right back at it tomorrow.
Back at it tomorrow morning
with your Butterfingers sanitary Hershey
s'mores. Sifford with the ball out on the right side. Skips it across to Roeder. Beeson for 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound, Sifford. Here's a 3 from Montgomery.
Oh, he knocks it down.
It's good from Montgomery.
Reese Montgomery with 28 points.
Goodness.
He's a tremendous ball player, Aaron.
12.6 seconds. That's a 5-point ball game, man.
Yeah.
Crazy things happen.
But, Reese, he's not known for 3-point shooting, but he's knocked 2 down. I bet he's 2 for 3 at least from 3. He's made 3 threes? I know he's made at least 2.
He's made 3.
3 threes tonight. And, I just can't speak well. We've seen a lot of great basketball players come through in the last 4 or 5 years here. Max DeVries, Baylor Bergeron, we've seen Caden Johnson have a tremendous senior year. Ryan Johnson. I mean, there's a lot of good basketball players. Hunter Gillen, and I think Reese coming up in the program, seeing those kids play and how well they played, and in fact, especially last year, Max being a senior and Reese being a freshman, I think that was great for Reese to be able to hang around Max and Hunter and learn that. And here he is as a sophomore.
But now has 28 on the night.
Yeah, and double digits, getting a double-double every night. And, being a good leader as a sophomore. We see him having good body language out there. He doesn't seem to get too upset when the fouls don't go his way. So here we go, Creston with the all out-of-bounds pass-play football type inbounds here.
Yeah, inbound pass comes to Driscoll. He's fouled right away.
Will be fouled, so
a little razzle-dazzle.
Little football play there.
So we're going to walk end to end.
But Tigers will have a quick turnaround. They say Shenandoah comes into town tomorrow, and that's a game. Regardless of the records of either team, it's a big game. And
both teams want to win that ball game bad in a big way. It
was a thriller down in Shenandoah earlier with Red Oak winning that game, and be the same thing tomorrow up here. Shot is off for Driscoll there. So Tigers with
Driscoll at the line. Rhett Driscoll, he's a sophomore, Matt. Good player.
Yep.
6'1" sophomore. Shot is good. He gets the second one. Good
So another timeout. How many timeouts you get a half, Aaron?
Well, you get 23.
You get 23.
That's what it seems like. It seems like we're on about 20.
20
I don't know.
timeouts.
Good night.
But Tigers trying to extend this game here. They're going to try to get down the court, hustle down the court, get a 3 off, and foul. I saw a thing over the weekend. It was a women's college basketball game where a team, I believe, came back from a 45-point deficit.
Wow.
To get the win. I think it was 45-point, that largest deficit overcome in a game in
Ever.
college basketball. There was some Western school out there in the West, but I thought, wow,
that's remarkable.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
But
here we go.
so maybe 6 points in 11 seconds isn't so.
It can happen. Crazier things have happened, man. It's not. It would be a.
I thought I'd make it through the whole game without the trumpet song.
Here we go. Matt's favorite
trumpet song.
arena gym song is the trumpet song.
Long pass to Montgomery. It's going to be off his hands
Stolen
there.
by Varner, and Varner's fouled.
Tigers can stop the fouling now if they'd like. As the game that will salt the game away with 8.9.
8.9. We're going to walk into him, and Varner will go to the line. Parker Varner. Varner is 1 of 2 from the foul line tonight. Good ball player.
Creston's a solid team. They've got kids that can, they're not a tall team by any means or a big team, but they have kids who can have well skilled in their basketball skills.
Yeah.
Can dribble, shoot, pass, play interchangeably on their offensive, defensive end. So
misses them both, and then we have a foul on Varner, and Varner and Montgomery collide pretty heavy.
Yeah, not sure that was. Varner's going all out 110% there, which I guess you do until the clock ends, but he's going to put Montgomery on the free throw here with no time off the clock for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Montgomery at the line.
So I'm not sure that was necessary there.
So Montgomery's at the line, 7.8 seconds. What's the longest 10-second game you've ever seen?
I don't know, but
shot's no good.
But this last 30 seconds has taken the entire evening.
It has. Here's Montgomery. First shot was no good from Reese. He has 28 on the night. Here's the second. It's good. He gets the second one. Substitutions taking place. 60-55 is our score. And Creston will have the ball. Inbound pass will come from Varner. Parker Varner. What do we have there?
We got a timeout.
Oh, my word.
So another timeout here with 7.8 seconds to go, Aaron.
I told you, 23 timeouts. That's what it seems like.
23 timeouts per team per half here. But, just as we talk about the basketball season and, just as we look around Southwest Iowa, I think one of the surprise teams to me in Hawkeye 10, even though they're perennially known as a great school, is Lewis Central.
Yeah.
And they have a freshman kid named Carter Thielen. We saw him play earlier. He hit a team up for 39 points the other night as a freshman. He is a real deal. He's got the size. That kid's going to have some college scouts looking at him. And I think Glenwood is off to a great start. They got a kid named Aiden Gibson we'll see down the road here. He has been playing phenomenal in the Hawkeye 10. So that'll be exciting to see him play in the Glenwood Red Oak game down the road here.
Here we go. Creston will have the ball. Inbound pass is stolen by Gurney. Gurney to Erickson. Erickson gets the three-point shot off. It's no good. Rebound Fisher. It goes out of play. Tigers keep it. 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds to go.
Creston making the game more difficult than it needs to be with the fouling and the turnovers here. But we will be.
There's one timeout left. We might as well use that.
Is there a timeout left?
Yes.
No, it can't be.
Creston has one.
Yeah.
Well, mercifully, I think this will be the last play of the game here. Let's see.
Inbound pass comes from Roeder to Sifford. He gets it off.
There it goes.
Sifford for 3.
So in the scorebook, it'll look like a 60 tight game, but really Red Oak.
60-58 is the final. 60-58.
Sifford was 17 points with that shot.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with some stats after this. back.
game.
And join now a couple of Red Oak Tigers, Landon Gigstad and Reese Montgomery. Reese, I'm going to start with you. 28 points is what I have you for on the night. Close game. What did you see out on the court?
Well, they didn't play zone, so it made my job a heck of a lot easier down low. Only getting one person on me, it's a lot easier than 3 or 4. So
yeah, I would say we commented in the game that you were seeing single coverage all night long and man-to-man. It's like, wow, this has had to be refreshing to see that based on the zone looks you've been seeing.
Yeah, that was really refreshing. It made me a little happy, and then I also made 3 out of my 3 threes, which is shocking to me too.
Yeah.
Seeming like the game, Creston kind of control, but you guys would make a punch at him, run at him, get there, but just couldn't quite get over the hump. You got it close several times there, but I thought you guys had some good moments there in the game. Do you think this is a game you kind of grow from and in terms of what you looked at? Because I thought great energy tonight.
Yeah, this is definitely an improvement over like Audubon and East Mills. We played a heck of a lot better, but that's just a better team than those two teams, and we just had to string together a couple more shots, and we would have won that game.
Landon, tonight, as a senior, I thought you had what I really like what you brought tonight, some blocks and some offensive rebounding tonight, and I think that's important for you to do that, especially as a team. Not a big team tonight, but they are a very skilled team, I thought.
Yeah, they're a quality team. They do well, especially on offense. They really set each other up well, and the Hoyt kid, give him his credit, he's good. So did what we could to stop him. He's going to make shots, and we just got to hit a couple of bars, and we're right there. So
the challenge of the season, Landon, you got a game, had tonight. Tomorrow night you go against your big rival, and you come back on Friday. What's the mindset, for this week in terms of trying to get focused? You got to forget about tonight and get in tomorrow. How do you do that as a team?
I mean, kind of sit on it tonight a little bit, learn about what you can grow from, and kind of learn from this game, and then focus on Shane tomorrow and go get a win.
Yeah, and in fact, you've seen Shin already for the second time of the year. I don't think, you haven't played a team twice this year, so there's good and bad. You learn from that. But guys, you played really well tonight. Very proud of you. And, big one tomorrow. So get your sleep, get home, and get after tomorrow.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Landon Gigstad and Reese Montgomery with us from the Red Oak Tigers. And now we're going to see if we can be joined by the head coach of the Red Oak Tigers. And we will have Coach Ron DeVries with us. Coach DeVries, can you hear that?
I think so.
No, let's try that. How about that? That sounds a lot better to me.
Perfect.
So, Coach, what a game. We'll get that thing set here in a minute. There we go.
The instructions on this thing, Aaron.
I suppose. So, Coach, it was a 2-point game in the end.
Yeah.
You had another 10 seconds. You might have won that game.
Well, it might have,
But you need about 5 more timeouts, though.
I probably am more cautious on them in the beginning, so I have them at the end, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. But
seemed to me like in the second quarter you really got solid on your defense. Seemed like it was kind of the first quarter was kind of I didn't know if you were man or zone there, but boy, you really cracked it down in that second quarter.
Well, we tried something new, something we've never done in all the years I've done it. We tried to go full court man to a box and one, and that is hard for the rotations and for you basically have two kids trying to guard 54 feet a man and then drop into a box. And we thought it would work. We knew we had to stop Hoyt. That's a good player. We did fairly good. I mean, we kept him under his average, still at 17. But it wasn't working out. We weren't getting back fast enough, and that kind of dug us a hole. Second quarter, we came out of it. For 5 years now, the third quarter has been our unraveling, and it still is our unraveling. And I don't know. I wish we didn't take half-times in games anymore.
Just stay on the court. Do that next time, Coach.
But I think your team kind of warms to the task. The other thing to me, just coaches quickly, it seems to me like this team's a little bit better in the half-court, maybe in previous years. Your other teams were better in the transition game.
Well,
this team seems a little bit better in the half-court.
We've been spoiled, and we've always had someone on the team I don't want to mention his name, but he would bail us out. So we didn't have to be good coaches. We could try something, and when we needed it, he just went and got it. And, Reese and Braden are there. They're just not, quite to that level yet. Braden, I don't know how many times he hits the floor and doesn't get calls, and I feel bad for the kid, and he just works his tail off. And hopefully he gets more more calls. And, Reese plays hard. He gets every rebound and put back, but, he's young, and we're just trying to get through what really fits us.
I thought your effort was off the charts tonight, team-wise. They are engaged in the game. They battled back.
Yep.
Just could never get quite control of the game. But I just thought it was all there tonight for your team effort-wise. I think you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy. And we had a rough one in Kemper, and spirits were down. And
everyone's going to have a rough time in Kemper.
And, we didn't have the best of practices over the weekend. And, we took some time off. And I don't know if it was the right call or not. But you're into the grind where it's a long year, and you got to try to keep them engaged. And dang it, if we could actually get some regulation hoops to where the ball goes through. I mean, I don't know what we shot field goal percentage tonight, but it could not have been good.
No. Well, you got some contributions, not to mention you're also playing a lot more kids, I noticed. Yeah. You got Gurney coming in. You played Ryberg a little bit tonight.
Yep.
And so you're going a little bit deeper with your roster. I don't know if that's because you got a lot of games this week or just the way it's playing out.
No, I mean, Dylan's played well. Dylan adds a different level to our team. He's a little bit, he's taller, thicker. Gurney's just a lightning bolt. I mean, that kid's energy is off the charts, and he's, he hasn't played a lot and he doesn't quite know the systems yet. But in spot minutes, he plays really well. And, Fisher hit a big 3 tonight, and, and then you have Ethan and and AJ. We're comfortable 10 deep. It's just trying to figure out the matchups and the set to run with the different kids in there.
But Coach, you got to put this one behind you because you got another big one tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Shenandoah right back here tomorrow.
Yeah. Go home and get some sleep, Coach, because we'll be right here tomorrow.
Well, I got a game to watch yet tonight.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Max playing.
There you go.
They're at half right now. So
who's BB playing?
They are playing Northwestern.
Missouri State?
No.
Northwestern University College. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. All right, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
See you tomorrow.
Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Ron DeVries, with us. Our thanks to Coach DeVries for visiting with